We back with another episode of Flow Anime Podcast. Today with the boys, once again, we're here on the yearly occasion to roast Crunchyroll. It's a sad reality that we have to do this every single year without fail, but it's something that has to be done because if not us, then who will? Getting into the first category that we will be looking at today, boys. What we have here is the best voice artist. Shout out to them, recognizing it as art. Artist performance in English. And it was won by Sung Jin Woo's voice actor, Alex Lay.
Is that the English or the Japanese?
This is English.
Oh, nice.
It won it over Jesse James Grell. I don't know who they
What series?
that's Armin.
Oh, Armin.
Okay.
Armin. Wow.
I'm not gonna lie.
Over Senchi's,
what?
over Aya, over Okarun, and over Frieren.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna be honest. Over Armin is kind of crazy. Obviously, I understand Alex Lee does a really good job, so it's not really that crazy. But I would have took Armin's performance specifically in that special over it.
But why are we adding
I ain't gonna
AOT to this shit, though? I don't understand.
I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I'll be honest with you.
Wait, why are we adding what into it?
AOT. Why is AOT a part of this? They haven't released any shit in the last 2 years.
Probably because they got it re-released in Fizz. I don't know. I really don't know if I'm being honest.
No, didn't the final part get released in
2023?
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, 2023.
But there. This is the year. So, just to kind of, my homeboy calling me. My bad. What's it called? Just to catch everyone up, this is the correction year for Crunchyroll. So this is the year where they're going back in time, covering 5 seasons of anime to kind of get them back on the yearly track. So this does include, what would it be, fall 23 series?
No, hold on. But they do that anyway. They always cover the fall of the previous season. It's just that it's not consistent because they also include stuff from fall of that year, but then like 2 core series that was also in that same fall of that year would be entered for the. It's dumb. It's stupid. It's never been good.
Regardless of what it is, they're covering 5. They're covering 5 this time, whether it's the fall of the previous year or the fall of the current year. They're correcting their mistake.
They always cover 5 or like a whole.
No. They what's it called? Because when we were going through I'll pull up it up on their article or on their list.
No, they don't.
But they reference the fact. Let me see.
No, I'm bugging. They don't. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
No, I gotta prove it to you. And then take my win. Then take my win and play my celebration music.
What's your celebration?
I'm putting a price on you.
You see, it says what is the eligibility period, right? Exclusively for the 2025 Anime Awards, the eligibility period will encompass 5 seasons of anime.
Yeah.
Going forward, it will just be the calendar year. TK, do you see this?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. But what I'm not gonna lie to you.
Do you see this, TK?
Side note, I've said this was since what 2020. When did they first do this? 2021?
I want to say.
Or was it 2020 or 2020?
I think 2019. No.
2019.
Get this goofball out of here.
Yes, the celebration music. But yeah, the first one that they did was in 2017.
2017. Okay, damn, they doing it for so long and they never got it right. Interesting. I've always said it's either they can go one of 2 ways. So I'll just take this year as an example. They do fall of 2024 up until summer of 2025 because obviously second core series that carry over into the next year, into winter of the next year, or they just do the entire calendar year and they hold the awards in April after the second core series that carried over into the next year are finished. So you're able to judge everything that's aired in the calendar year. I don't know why they've never. It doesn't make sense because you have full anime in here, but you don't have full anime in here. It doesn't make any sense to me. Saying, oh, Orb is going to be eligible for next year. Why isn't Orb eligible for this year?
No. Orb is eligible in this awards.
No, it's not. It's not there.
Oh, it's not there because they didn't vote for it. That's why it's
Boo!
not there.
Trash.
That's why.
This shit ass.
That's why. Welcome, Rivster.
It's our local white guy.
Where is Orb? Where is Orb? We want Orb.
Orb is nowhere to be found, but
Orb
I guess
Nation.
we could see what is potentially.
I'm not gonna
found
lie to you. I'll be real with you.
in the best.
After this seeing a reply river, I'm not accepting Orb Nation any type of Orb praise from you until you finish the series.
I have been busy.
River doesn't watch anime.
He doesn't.
He watches.
To be
One
fair, I've
Piece.
been watching some anime. I caught
watching
up on One
Boruto.
Piece. I've been watching Boruto. I've been watching Fire Force. I've been watching Fire Force. Against my best interest, I may be tapping into Black Clover as well. So
Oh, you're a sick individual.
No, Black Clover is goated.
TSO Sage is a terrorist.
Whoa. Whoa. That's a crazy.
We just be calling anything good.
this is insane.
TSO Sage is indeed a terrorist.
It's really the
yeah.
chat, bro. It's not even him, bro. It's the chat, bro. The
He
chat
He
has
votes
lets
power
the
over
chat
the chat
run
to
it.
watch.
Oh my
He
god!
has power over the chat.
Anime. The best voice actress in Japanese in the subbed version went to Ao Yuki.
Not mad at it. Shout out to Yuki.
One over Frieren.
Oh, I haven't watched Apothecary as well, actually. She's pretty
One
valid.
2-year-old series, by the way. One over Momo. One over Marcel.
I can't
One
win,
over
chat. I can't win.
Okaru.
They hate me.
Yeah, shout out to Yuki. I'm not even mad at that. It's valid.
I'm about to say thoughts deserving.
Yeah, very, very much so.
Okay.
Very much so.
I
It could
would
have gone
ask
to. It could
River,
have gone
but
to
he
a lot of.
hasn't.
It could have gone to Frieren. It could have gone to Momo. It could have gone to what was the other two at the bottom?
At the bottom, Okaroon and Marcio.
Yeah, it could have gone to any. I haven't seen the top right, so I can't speak on that.
Bang, brave, bang, brave.
Brave, yeah, I haven't seen that, but literally any of the other five it could have gone to and it would have been valid. So I am not mad at Yuki getting it. Shout out to Yuki.
Shout out to Yuki.
Yeah, I'm not mad either. They I'll get some decent options there. Decent options.
After
Which ones have you
that,
seen? Decent. Which ones have you seen? Like,
I've
what are we
heard,
talking
I've
about?
heard. I've heard enough.
oh, you've heard from the grapevine.
Rivers. I've heard merchant. That's what he is.
You know,
Rivers doing a whole lot of hearing and not a whole lot of watching. It doesn't make any sense.
Let him cook.
oh my god, Alex, I want to hear it from you.
Is there any other dub that any of us watched? Is anyone familiar with a potential Brazilian Portuguese dub?
Absolutely
Shout out to
not.
Market Crash.
I've tapped into Italian.
This guy.
All right. The Italian voice act. Oh, goes to Kimoto. Okay.
Come on, man.
Shout out to
He hasn't watched the movie, by the way. He has not watched the movie. I'm not letting him get away with it.
I watched it in Italian. What are you talking about? I did watch it. It's in Italian.
Right, what happened? What happened at the start of the movie?
Basically, like, bro woke up from a dream. And then after he woke up from a dream, he started experiencing that dream through his real life and looked back.
I will not allow you.
He looked back on the dream.
I will not allow you to discredit my goat Tatsuki Fujimoto and his
Calling
amazing
Tatsuki
work.
Fujimoto your goat, but I mean, cool, I guess.
Getting on to the meat
Rikamoto.
of getting onto the meat of the awards. Let's get into some music, man.
Why are you getting onto the meat? Like, can we just?
Best ending sequence goes to Solo.
Oh no! Hold on. Why is that not a pause? Everything you paused, why is that not a pause? I'm not saying it is a pause.
TK, you were handling it, TK. I'll let you handle it.
Pause.
You handle it.
What? Yo.
Because I said meat and potatoes. You said meat.
You said meat and potatoes. Oh, I thought you just said getting onto the meat. I thought that's what you said. Okay, my fault. Continue,
brother. Nah, got dick on the brain.
My fault.
What's up with you?
My fault, bro.
Freak bull.
We know.
Solo leveling wins best ending sequence.
Now I
disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree. Tidada's right there. Kamakura style definitely should have won.
I think I voted for Kamakura style.
Yeah, Kamakura style definitely should have won easily too.
Is that what
you're talking about? Huh?
Kaiju?
Yeah.
We're talking ending sequence, by the way.
Oh, we're talking sequence?
Yeah, the sequence.
Not the song? Okay, then yeah, elusive. Yeah. Give it to elusive now.
I'll give it to either Kamakura or Tidada because I love Turbo Granny and the Cat.
Yeah, that's valid.
Absolutely adorable. They took like the manga side stuff and put it in the ending. It's fire.
The only thing I will give Solo is the cliffhangers into the ending. Kind of cool. But other than that,
didn't move me.
That's just timing. That's editing. That's what that is.
I'm gonna be honest. Low key, I probably would have taken Ranma half of the Solo leveling too. I'm being honest. I love the ending sequence for Ranma half. So.
I don't really heard nothing about Ranma.
You don't know about classics, bro. You don't tap into classics.
I haven't heard enough.
A YouTube video did come on my timeline talking about Ranma half. So, hey man. I might.
But did you watch it?
To the YouTube.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I was no. Hell no. Best opening sequence went to Otonoke.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Shout to nobody.
I'm about to say the only other thing that was probably in contention for most people is Mashal.
My God, didn't get it. Oh my God.
But that's we're talking about the sequence, not just the song.
This man's about to say Big Mash.
That is fair.
Big Mash, never the little one.
Solo leveling.
So is solo leveling also in there?
Absolutely no.
I think that Oshinoko's in there.
What's the bottom right?
Oh, I still gotta watch that. I've been selling.
This is One Piece.
I'm gonna be honest. One Piece.
Which one is that?
I'm gonna be honest. One Piece. I'm not gonna lie. The opening sequence for One Piece is fucking beautiful.
Is it? This is the Egghead one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this looks like Egghead.
Yeah, it is good. It is nice. It is actually really nice.
The One Piece sequence is fucking beautiful.
It is actually.
But I'm not mad. I'm not mad at.
I can talk about it now. Let's fucking go.
I'm not
How do
mad
you
at.
pronounce this?
Ooze
or us?
Ooze.
Oh,
ooze.
Okay. I don't want to hear this. Best. What the fuck? Best score.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Bleach and Frieren.
I'm literally on the screen. It's not me.
Bleach and Frieren take it here. Bleach or Frieren take it here. I'm not gonna lie.
Best score?
For best score, yeah, no, I don't know how solo leveling.
I don't know how solo leveling.
I don't even have to watch solo leveling to know that. Like, no.
Okay, that's low-key hating though. I gotta be honest.
That's not hate. No, that's not hate.
You?
That's not hate.
They're gonna get
that's
you.
Not hate. That's not hate. That's not hate. That's not hate.
Demon Slayer though?
Big demon.
No.
Why the fuck is Demon Slayer on here?
Yeah, I think Bleach got it. I ain't gonna lie.
Bleach or Frieren. Even look back.
Even look back. I'm not gonna.
I'm taking those.
I'm not looking back. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking forward only. So sorry.
Can we get? Can you move him from this? Can you remove him from this?
I know. I was thinking. Can we kick him out?
He is host privileges as well.
I'm here all day, ladies and gentlemen.
Can we change the password? They kick him out.
It's connected to his email.
I'm here all day.
Damn it.
God. Yeah. Solo leveling. Is this probably the first like purely like I won't say undeserving, but like head scratcher for real that we've seen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nah. Solo had a couple good OSTs, but compared to the others, it's not close. Gotta be honest.
Yeah, no.
Specifically Bleach and Frieren, because to be honest, outside of Bleach and Frieren, I mean, Demon Slayer is fine, Dandan, fine, Solo is comparable.
Cardiac, why don't you just click previous instead of like coming out and then going back in?
Yeah, no, for this one, now I can.
Okay.
What's it called? Before here, we have Best Anime Song, which also goes to Otonoke.
Not
and it's
mad.
basically the same.
I'm not mad.
Same songs.
For me personally, it was either between that, Bling, Bang Bang Bon, or The Brave. So, not mad at it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Don. I got it. I ain't gonna lie.
But I knew it was gonna be either Don or Mashal.
Hot take: I'm not that big of a fan of Mashal's OP. I'm not gonna lie. I love Mashal, but
so
loving Mashal, loving Mashal and not the opening is certainly
an opinion.
The opening is the only good thing about that series.
Hey, it's the best. Hey, I hope it.
Stop.
Was it up for best comedy this year?
Yo, no. Can we get him out before we get to that, please? Actually, please, can we get him out before we get there?
And the thing is, funny enough, I don't know. I don't know if it won best comedy.
I know what won best comedy, and I want him out of here before we get there.
I hope it wasn't bad.
Stay tuned.
He's about to become unbearable.
On to the next one. We have the Must Protect at All Costs. This is essentially the Anya Award.
Yeah, literally the Anya Award. Whenever she's there,
this is the Anya. Yeah, this is. I'm about to say this is some good comp. We do have Senshi. We have Hojo. We have Okarun, even though I probably wouldn't pick Okarun from Dan to be honest with you. We have Yuki.
Why is Frieren here?
I would have picked Yuki, to be honest.
Why isn't Shorty here?
I think that's ableism, but Fern,
why isn't the purple hair girl?
I don't know, to be honest. Maybe because Frieren's just short and adorable. I don't know.
But why do we need to protect Frieren? Like,
it's not really okay. It's not really like she can protect herself. It's more so like a cute factor.
Hello.
He lagged.
Like, we must protect them at all costs, not just physically.
No, I feel you. But even then,
it's a cutest character award.
Yeah, it's literally just the cutest character.
Yeah.
I just don't see the vision for Frieren being here, but
I don't either. I agree with you. But there's definitely characters they could have probably put over Frieren, but
I think Alex was robbed to be honest.
I think
Yuki should have won it.
Here's the thing: if you pick Yuki, ableism.
Okay.
And that's on Ja. You can't disagree.
No, I can disagree. She's just the most adorable out of the six.
Yeah,
and she's vulnerable.
They're coming.
We need to protect
Twitter
our
now that it's public.
You can't hate on Anya winning though. Really, I mean, it's not.
No. This is every time Anya's here, she's guaranteed to win.
It's Anya. It's Anya.
I'm not mad at it whatsoever.
One thing that I hope Anya didn't win is best supporting character,
Fern.
and
she's not even on it.
Went to because she's
Fern. Really?
It went to Fern. Now this basically came down to a Frieren or Dandadan category. Shout out to Senshi. Delicious in Dungeon isn't popular enough to be in this combo. Shout out to Apothecary Diaries. Same thing. It was Frieren versus Dandadan characters.
Fuck that. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, I still don't know this category sucks.
Yeah, I said this when we first went through the I don't think actually was I there when you guys went through the category?
I don't think you were actually. I don't think you were.
Yeah, I think you had to leave.
I said it. I must have said it off camera. The nominees for this year is like the worst we've seen in a good. It's literally the same 6, if not the same 7, between the same 7 nominees every category. And the fact that I'm seeing 2, when I first seen it, I saw 2 Frieren and 2 Dandadan nominees. It's like, are we struggling,
bro?
For supporting cast characters?
The fucking grandma and Himmel here, bro. I am
That's
sorry.
What I'm saying.
How? Even Turbo Granny should not be here. I'm gonna be honest.
Turbo Granny shouldn't be here, bro.
I fucks with Turbo Granny, but Turbo Granny as a character has no reason to realistically be here. She doesn't do enough in the show. Himmel is in like 5 flashbacks. Well, he's in a lot of flashbacks, but still.
5 flashbacks is crazy.
And I mean, honestly, I think Jinshi, Fern, even Senshi, I think there's better supporting characters from Dungeon Meshi that could have been here. I gotta be honest.
Could you chill out? Could you chill out?
No.
Could you chill out? Senshi is deserving. You're
I fucks with Senshi as well.
You're wilding right now. You're wilding right now.
I feel like.
Who you gonna say? Chill Chuck?
I know, right?
Like, what are we talking about here? You gonna talk about some Chill Chuck deserves to be here? Bro, Chill Chuck.
Probably the witch. Maybe the witch. The witch.
The witch. You mean the... Oh my goodness.
What? Okay, hold on. How are you gonna sit here and say Himmel or Turbo Granny doesn't do much in the show, or Himmel this, that, and the third, and then say the witch over Senshi?
I'm talking about the magic one in their party, the girl in their party.
Oh,
the magic. Yeah.
The one that got snatched up?
No, not the one with the dragon.
Elf Shorty.
The elf
Marcel?
one. Yeah.
Marcel's not over Senshi, bro. Chill on Senshi, he's the GOAT.
To be fair, I didn't finish the season. Maybe Senshi.
So why are we... I gotta find you.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie,
I can already tell Jinshi gonna be comp though. My vote without watching the entire I think Jinshi might should have won it. Maybe I don't.
I think there's a whole bunch of, obviously we know Crunchyroll just takes like the most like popular shit and doesn't give love to a whole bunch of other characters. But obviously if you want to see an actual good awards with no bias, and we actually give love to all shows, and it's not a popularity contest, check out the Flow Anime Awards that we did about 3 months ago. Or 5.
Say that until you see Dandadan win about
deservingly.
But if we're taking it like in a compass, there's
the nominees
there's so many different side characters that they could have gone from many different shows. If I'm being, obviously Orb has a couple, Negaposi Angler has a couple.
Oshinoko has a couple. I'll be honest. I know that I ride for that series, but like Oshinoko, I'm sure Makain
definitely could have had some in here. Even if you like, I'm just saying.
God.
Stop. Blue Box could have had some in here. What some other Oblivion Battery could have had a couple in here. Facts. There's a lot of stuff that came out in 2024 that could have been put.
Bleach,
but we have 2 Frieren and 2 Dandadan nominees. Miss me with that.
Here's the thing that I will say. In terms of wanting the variety in shows and representation, etc. Right, the DEI awards, one could say, right? Not even that, because I'm sure that they have seen them. First off, this is encompassing 5 seasons. We have to remember that. But also, we're coming out of like a stretch where we did see some anime, like a lot of anime that are like not even just in terms of popularity, but in terms of like renownedness, Frieren, to a lot of people, is one of the greatest anime that they've ever seen.
Okay, Frieren
Apothecary
came out.
Diaries, to a lot of people, is one of the greatest anime that they've ever seen.
If I speak,
Don has some of the best presentation that we've seen in recent anime history, and just like overall fun ensemble cast, etc.
And there's a lot of series that do that and some that people haven't seen. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's a popularity thing.
Potentially, but even
and Solo Leveling has some of the best aura we've ever seen.
For any metric that we have access to, whether it's an online database, reviews or whatnot, I know, like, we're gauging off our opinions mostly, but in terms of the things that have been like rated the highest in these 5 seasons, they are accurately represented. Dungeon Meshi is accurately represented here. I'm skipping something like Kingdom Season 5. Jesus Christ. The only one that's in that ilk that isn't like really represented across the board, which we'll get to a little bit more later, is like Mushoku Tensei.
Mushoku Tensei is not even that highly rated though. If you look at like
I'm saying,
the websites where people rate stuff,
it's
and a lot of shows that are highly rated aren't on here.
It's more in the ilk than something like Makain.
Makain is most likely. If I can probably double check, Makain probably rated higher than Mushoku Tensei.
It's a borderline 8 across AniList and
alright, bro.
And Mal.
Let's go ahead and take a look. No, you can go to the. Listen, I'm just gonna check. I'm just gonna double check. Check Mushoku Tensei for me, the one that aired last year. I'll check Makain.
8.4.
Hold on.
8.4 on Mal. I'm rechecking AniList right now.
Okay, I mean it's just, but it's low. It's lower by 3. It's lower by 3. Yeah, it's lower by 3%.
Yeah. So the anime that people have been heralding about are dominating. Which I mean, and I brought this up on our show too. Would you rather it be a situation where, you have these splits of, oh, this anime is represented here, this anime is represented here, but either the winners are just dominated by everything, or like anime of the year is basically going to this series that won like 1 or 2 categories because we want to make sure that everyone was included.
Okay, but my thing is that obviously anime of the year and such is different to these categories, because just because it's some of the highest rated stuff doesn't mean that the things in it, characters and such, are better than like you can have like a lower rated series. Like we can take like Makain. Makain's rated lower than Don or fucking obviously other stuff that's
Shangri-La Frontier.
But Makain has supporting characters that are better than Turbo Granny.
And that's fair as well. That's fair.
Easily.
Like I'm not saying Himmel's bad. Himmel is deserving of a spot. But I'm just saying, for stuff like this, why are we doing 2 shows are getting 2 nominations? They're getting 2 spots. So it's like you're just filtering out shows with supporting characters that should be here, but they're not getting a chance to be here because they're going up against the higher rated things, and you're shoehorning in 2 from each. It doesn't make sense.
There's not a lack of good.
Yeah, there's not a lack of supporting shows. And that's now, if there was a lack of stuff, I'm not mad at obviously a show getting multiple nominations, but there are a plethora of supporting characters that could fit in those other 2 spots. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, for this category, it's absolutely.
And the fact that this award specifically is just the same 6 or 7 is my problem, because there wasn't just 6 or 7 anime that released last year. There is a plethora of good shows that deserve to have these spots that we've spoken about in our own videos. That's just my problem.
No, for sure.
You're right. Ranger Reject deserves a spot, man.
Stop.
Yo, I see some people on the timeline warning against like, hey, Ranger Reject doesn't have an anime.
That series stinks, man.
Read the manga. I see that. I see that a lot on the timeline today. Did some season 2 news come out? I'm assuming some season 2 news.
Season 2 dropped. I haven't heard a single thing about season 2, and I won't be watching it.
Oh, it dropped?
Yeah, season 2 is still releasing this season.
Oh, that's crazy.
You see what I mean? I did not know it was.
I did not know it was airing. Wow, I thought like a trailer came out for it.
Bro, it's airing right now, bro.
My bad.
Hey, how is that coming out, but not the Promised Neverland season 2?
On to the next category. We have best main character.
We're just putting anyone as best main character.
I'm letting all Rivers just fall.
We're just putting anyone as best main character. I could probably name you about 20 from last year that should be over Sun Jin-woo.
Actually, I might make a video on that. I might make a video on
this. This is like SGA's MVP.
Okay, chill. Because chill. This is nothing like SGA's MVP. Because it was one or two. It was one or two. It was one or two. Aura Man. But this is the thing, though. No, but this is the thing, though.
Cheater, hacker.
Okay, man.
Relax.
Hacker man.
Given handouts by the Shadow Organization. Come on. There's a
script out there, guys. There's a script.
Hey, I'm just making the parallels.
You'll get should have won that.
This is once again. This is solo.
Everyone on here is Bell. Everyone.
This is Solo Leveling season 1. This isn't even.
Yes, it's just.
That's what I'm saying. That's what makes it disgusting.
My statement earlier doesn't even apply. I've seen season 1 of Solo Leveling. This is all undeserved.
Yeah,
all of this is undeserved.
Yeah, and that's what I was seeing a few people say it, and I somewhat agree. Is the fact that season 2 aired recently, and even though season 2 is not being accommodated in this awards, since it's still fresh on everyone's mind, regardless of season 1 dropping how long beforehand, everyone's voting with Solo Leveling season 2 still fresh on their mind, so they're still giving it to Solo Leveling regardless of the fact that it's not even season 2. And that's my problem.
Season 2 is definitely better. I mean,
season 2 definitely better, but season 2 even then is not. It's not like generation the way people make it out to be, but it's good though.
Even if this was season 2, I don't think it would deserve. I don't even know if it would deserve any awards. Still, like to be honest,
maybe. No, I wouldn't even say best action. I wouldn't even give it best action. Not say I'm not now. Now listen, me saying this isn't me saying that the action in Solo Leveling is bad. I'm just saying that there's shows that have better action in Solo Leveling. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I disagree. If you say you like pancakes, it means you don't like waffles.
True.
Facts.
True.
Valid. No, I did ask. I might make a video naming 50 main characters better than Sung Jin Woo, or naming 100. Maybe I'll name 100.
That's a short ass video.
You can
naming 100 main characters.
I haven't seen 100 anime.
It doesn't matter.
He's about to put like guts and people that he's never experienced on there.
Hey, if you are telling me right
like
now,
Alex and start putting season specifics,
but you wouldn't. But River, you wouldn't know though. Regardless of what other people say about guts, you wouldn't know, so you can't make a judgment.
With the 2/3 of the first volume of Berserk Red, I'm giving it to Guts.
2/3, man.
You don't know nothing about them guts, bro. You ain't never been around them guts, bro.
River about to put Musashi on there. Hasn't read a single chapter or page of Vagabond.
I mean, bro, TK, are you really going to hate on me for that? We're not talking like.
Listen, River, my only thing is, and I've said this to you for years. My issue isn't with the stuff you're putting on there. It's the fact that you wouldn't even know. Like, I'm not putting guts on I haven't read Berserk. Regardless of what people say, I wouldn't put a character that I haven't, no matter how high they're heralded, I wouldn't put them on my list because I haven't personally experienced the character. What if you read Vagabond and you just don't like Musashi? Then what?
Bro, I'll still like him better than Sung Jin Woo.
How do you know that, though?
I just know.
Okay, man.
Bro, but think about it.
What I said isn't hate, but that's hate.
This is crazy.
Look, listen to me. If I take all my inferences that I know people who like Vagabond. I know people who have read Vagabond. I've heard things about Vagabond's story. I've heard about it compared to other stories that I like. Everything that I have heard pertains to Vagabond. I've seen the art. I know about
judge that though. You can't make a judgment. What's your judgment based off of?
All of my inferences of what I've heard. Look, I can confidently say that. Look, it works. It gets the job done. If I'm trying to make a slander campaign, TK, you're the number one hater. You have to respect.
I can't. Listen. My hating is based off of what I've experienced. I'm not gonna hate something that I haven't. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm trolling. Unless I'm on some troll shit.
But I'm hating on something I have experienced with things I haven't experienced.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying though. It's like I wouldn't do that. I'm a hater. I just can't do that.
But like you gotta respect. You gotta respect it though. You gotta respect it. You see?
I can't respect it. I can't get behind it.
Yo, see,
I got that's fraudulence. That's fraudulence. I can't get behind that.
Yeah.
Fraud Watch.
Yeah, speaking of Fraud Watch, Sung Jin Woo is definitely in that category.
Wait, can we see what's the other nominees?
It's the same series. It's
everyone
here in 2 from Down to Down. Shout out to the.
I'm gonna be so honest. You could put Blue Lock season 2 on here. I would use
the same shot.
Taking Sagi over Sung Jin Woo. Taking Super over Sung Jin Woo. Taking Deku over Sung Jin Woo. Taking Sakura over Sung Jin Woo.
Is that including season 2 or just season 1?
Well, what?
Oh, Solo.
Both.
So with season 2 included, you're still taking all those characters over Sung Jin Woo?
I'm taking all those characters over Sung Jin Woo. I'm taking I'm taking Inomata over Sung Jin Woo. I'm taking bro from Blue Box. Are you a fraud?
Oh yeah. Bro, I haven't been as good with names lately, bro. I gotta be honest.
That's fair.
Because he has to remember 1,000 characters from One Piece.
Yeah.
I'm taking bro from Makain over Sanjit. Nah, that might be pushing it.
Nah.
I might though. I actually might though. If I think
low-key, I think I would. Low-key, I think I would. You say that. I think I would.
Now listen, I'm about to troll and say I'm about to troll. I'll take a Will or bro from Wistoria. I can't go that far. I can't go that far.
Yeah, that's diabolical.
I can't go that far.
Would you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make that video. Yes,
I'm taking all 4. Is it 4? Yeah, I'm taking all 3 or all 4 main leads in orb in all different parts. I'm taking all of them over Sung Jin Woo also.
Facts.
Every single one of them.
I'm taking all the JoJos over Sung Jin Woo.
Are you taking
JoJo didn't air this year?
No, I'm talking about for my 100 main characters list. I'm
This brother's so disgusting.
I haven't even watched. I've seen 7 episodes of JoJo's.
Am I taking?
Y'all taking Sakura from Windbreaker?
Easily. I'm taking episode 1 Sakura over Sung Jin Woo, and I'm not trolling when I say that.
If I speak, I am in trouble. I am in so much trouble.
River, stop, man. Please stop.
I am in so much trouble if I speak.
What's also a dude from Shangri-La Frontier? He's
I'm taking him over Sung Jin Woo too. Low key. I'm not gonna lie to you, they both no, that's actually up in the air. Cause they're both somewhat
Kirito?
similar. No, not Pro?
We want to get nasty. Natsu?
Oh, Natsu easily. No, Natsu easily.
Natsu.
I don't even like Fairy Tail Letter.
Asta?
Yes.
Yeah.
Asta's better.
I don't know.
I'm taking Mahiru. I'm taking Mahiru over.
Bro, somebody comment
Mahiru
Saban. He will argue right now.
No, he won't. Jinwoo versus Asta.
I'm taking Ranma over him.
You think he's taking Asta over Jinwoo?
Yes.
No, I don't think he. I think he takes Jinwoo.
Asta is a better.
No, I'm talking about Ichiban. You think Ichiban is taking Asta over Jinwoo?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No chance. Never.
I'm taking, was it Nadeko? Oh, sorry, Nadeshko from Laid Back Camp. I'm taking that over. Bro, there's like there's 20 plus people that dropped this year.
Bond?
20 plus characters this year.
I'm
taking over something. Who?
Bomb.
Bam.
Tower of God. Bomb.
What are you
Bam?
saying?
Bam?
Bam, yeah.
Nigga said bomb. Bomb? Yo.
Bro, what are you on?
I thought he was saying Bond at first, as in
That's what I thought from 7 Deadly
Sins.
Sins. I was like, that's not even a protagonist. Or the main character.
Bam.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm taking Bam. I haven't even. I was about to say I'm taking Bam. I haven't even peeped Tower of God. What am I talking about?
Nah, see, you were gonna do it. TK, come over to this side.
No, it's just because I was just saying. I was just giving
over to this side where we live. What?
I'm taking Fable easily over.
For sure.
Okay, we're getting nasty.
How are we getting?
Hey, my dog.
Good.
That's my dog.
Oh, wait. Oh, my bad. When y'all said the Fable, I was thinking of well, funny enough, a series that we'll see a little bit later today. I heard. But not right now, because right now, best slice of life goes.
We're back.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. That's real.
We're so back.
Shout out to Makain.
Chat, we have
now.
Returned.
I will say. Shout out to Eurocamp.
I would have taken. I would have obviously.
Weak comp. So weak comp.
Okay, what do you mean weak comp?
You don't like this.
It sucks. It does suck.
Hey,
this looks garbage. This looks garbage.
What is it? Did my did it?
This is virgin bait. Y'all already know how I feel about virgin bait. Hibiki Euphonium, I've heard solid things.
Yeah, I'm more for you. I say something crazy.
Solid things. But I mean,
me, yeah, I'm watching it.
Is it good?
Watching it. Yes, it's actually good.
These are two comfy series, but once again, with the things I was hearing about Makain, we come.
Chill.
What does that even mean?
Three pieces of ass, and then
how do you know?
Have
you seen them?
I'm saying I haven't seen any.
Cognac, join this side, buddy. Come on over.
What we doing?
Come on over.
What we doing?
I'm saying first off, I'm moderating. That's first and foremost. I'm hosting.
The only one here that I would say definitely shouldn't be here, and you could have put a sign of affection or blue box over it, is fucking my dear friend Knockout Time. That shit is.
Where's Marshall?
Okay. No, shut up.
Okay. You could have put Jellyfish Costume in the Night on here, and this is my problem with obviously it's not the vote. It's not the. Huh?
Insomniacs, does that count for this? Or no?
Nah, Insomniacs. It's definitely not.
That's romance. Oh,
big mesh.
No, but it wouldn't count because it didn't release in full 2023.
Okay, it did. You're right.
It was spring 23, right?
Yeah, spring. Spring.
I'm such a loser.
But there's this is my thing though, because even if we go to when you go to original, there is a series or a few series that could have been on there. Cause this is my thing. I don't know what the metric is for being available for a Crunchyroll award. And what I mean by that is, are we just including every series from the year, or does it have to be airing on a specific platform, or you know what I'm saying, owned by I don't what's the metric? Because there's just so many shows that are just never gonna see the light of day, ever, not even get a mention. Because you're gonna sit here and tell me that A Sign of Affection or Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night shouldn't be here. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
A panel of judges determine the initial 6 nominees, right?
Wait. Okay, we need to have a conversation with each judge.
Made up of industry veterans and anime content creators. Each judge submits 5 candidates per category, and then it's tallied, and that's who makes it. So
but that's actually how it is.
Be mad at anyone? Yeah.
Is that actually how it is? I didn't even know that because I never read it.
How do you get to be in the content creators? How do you get to be in the content creators category?
I don't know, suck dick.
I don't just spew a whole bunch of bullshit on the internet and then get a whole bunch of like likes and followers for it, I guess.
So when
I mean, not even. I'm just saying, like, I don't know how we would know that. I don't think that's here.
It's a fair point.
What I'm saying is, if that's the case,
do I
these
participate?
judges, yikes.
But even think about it though, because realistically, the content creators, even if they had some, right? I feel like content creators may, out of those options, I mean, the industry people probably bullshitting, and the other whoever the fuck. I mean, but the content creators, I feel like could have given, a decent.
I mean, I'm sure that most of the content creators that they have involved were probably some of the ones also handing out awards. So shout out to a Giguk, shout out to a Iron Mouse, virtually, albeit. I forgot who else was there. And I didn't watch the full.
RDC was probably involved too, right? They did. RDC, I don't know. Hand out awards one year, I think. But it's like RDC has the best anime take, so
they listen. I won't speak.
They don't have the worst though. I've seen worse.
They have some of the worst.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm skimming through the award show. Okay, they went to the main stage. I didn't think they had a main stage.
I was just speaking out of pure ignorance. Don't mind me.
So I guess my goal.
Pardon my ignorance.
When I become an anime content creator sooner or later, because I mean, maybe
you don't watch anime.
I
will. Everyone here, I would listen. I would be giving, if anything, I would be giving you a list to give.
No, you know what, and that's that. Hey, that's perfectly fair because I would definitely, if I was invited to votes, I'm calling TK. Okay, I'm calling you, and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna get our votes right. So at least when the voting comes out, they are not gonna say it's my fault because I did my due diligence.
It's not my fault.
All right, well,
Rivers only calling me to try and throw me under the bus. This shit sick.
Oh my God.
The only thing is, Bash will still get my vote for comedy. So
beating you would fight if that happens.
Well, talking about throwing under the bus, that's definitely some drama.
Oh,
and Frieren.
I'm gonna be honest. I tweet about this, but I'm easily taking Pluto or the Apothecary Diaries over Frieren in terms of drama.
So easy. Pluto didn't win it.
Even if I'm being honest, okay. To be fair, I didn't watch the Day Destruction movie, so I'm not really gonna speak on it. But I read it. If I'm gonna preface, if it's the same or similar in terms of like tone and such as the manga, I'll most likely probably take Day Destruction over it too. If I'm being honest,
I know Noob likes that, so you know.
Yeah, I'll probably take that over Frieren. But definitely 100% Pluto and Apothecary, I'm easily taking over Frieren in terms of drama.
But TK, if you heard Noob's takes, you might have an aneurysm, so I don't know if that's really helping your cause.
No, I've heard Noob's takes before when I was first on the pod. Noob's takes are kind of quick. Like sometimes he has good ones. Like he has like 5 bad takes to every good take.
Yeah. Because but his good when he has a good take, he cooks. I'm not gonna lie, he be cooking.
Yeah.
But when it's bad, it's like it's smelly. Shout out my God, Noob. But half the shit he watches, most people just haven't seen it. So I mean, respect. You know what I'm saying? So some of the takes
is definitely the anti-mainstream. What's it called?
And I'll fuck with it.
Representative. Oh yeah, because he be finding them gems. I think I voted for Oshinoko.
That's fine. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not taking it. I think Frieren. To be honest, I could definitely see Oshinoko being above Frieren here. I still need to watch season 2, but Pluto clears with ease. Apothecary, I don't know. I'd have to.
Just in terms of drama alone, I'm easily taking Pluto and Apothecary over Frieren.
I mean, Pluto is probably the best anime that's been nominated for any of these categories, in my personal opinion. Because Pluto.
If we're talking in terms of like, if we're talking about like the series, the writing is such, yeah.
Oh, it's so Pluto is. I might have to rewatch Pluto. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, just go read Astro Boy.
Yo, could you like peak? Everybody keep your mouth shut, I beg.
Pluto's Peak. What do you mean?
No, I was talking about this. What's on screen right now?
Oh.
He's talking about ReZero winning the first inaugural Best Isekai Anime Award.
We knew it was gonna happen.
Over Mushoku Tensei Season 2 Core 2. Over Konosuba 3.
You're saying 8 episodes of ReZero? Is
I didn't know
those 8 episodes?
No, it's not 8 episodes.
They counted the whole thing.
I didn't know
How?
Shingeki Frontier was an isekai.
It finished.
Wow.
It finished only recently. How is it counting?
Bro, listen. We've seen it. The audience watched it, and by the time these awards came out, the audience had finished the show. So, listen. ReZero deserves it, bro. Pete.
I ain't gonna lie, give him Mushoku.
Oh, bravo. And the thing is, that's not even because he believes that. That's because he just has a hate boner for ReZero.
No, I actually do. To be fair, I haven't seen the entirety of season 3. I've seen 9 episodes. But
so what are we talking about?
Mushoku is better compared to that.
No.
And I am going to give the assumption that I will still prefer Mushoku Tensei after I finish season 3.
You just have a ReZero hate boner, bro. I deep it.
And I didn't even honestly. I think Mushoku had a very good core.
Very good.
To be honest, it was good.
That's real good. I mean, look, I can respect a ReZero win.
I can.
Probably deserved. Probably deserved. Is even Core 2? How many episodes did we get in Core 2?
12.
12. Yeah. So, I mean, that's not the craziest difference.
There was the emotional moment in season in this Mushoku Tensei Core was more emotional than anything that we've seen in ReZero ever.
Okay, you're just talking.
Okay, what's been more emotional? Let's talk about it.
I would argue that that's just not ReZero's core draw, though.
Oh, you're talking about in the core? He just said ReZero in general.
I'm saying
I'm saying ReZero in general. I do not think that ReZero's core draw is emotion. I don't think that's.
Yeah, it has emotional moments. A lot actually.
It has some, but I think still they're not as good as that moment from Mushoku.
I'm taking Subaru's conversation or thingy with Rama in what episode was it? Episode 18 of season 1.
With them trying to leave together, you're taking that over Paul. No chance, bro. But they're talking about leaving together and shit, like running away.
When they were in the town or some shit on the roof. Easily.
No chance.
Easily.
Never in a million years. Never.
Easily.
Never. I was not moved.
The attachment that the ReZero community has to.
You know what's funny too?
Rem in that short amount of time is so insane to me. I'll be honest.
She's so
character.
mid.
She's not the best. Mid is crazy. You're bugging.
Ram is better.
I mean, that's valid. That's valid to say. That's valid to say.
And she's slightly above mid.
Okay. Well, what isn't probably mid? I don't know what's next. I'm going in blind. Actually I lied. This is mid.
What was this? Best
action series goes to Solo.
Bleach Clears.
Over Bleach and
Windbreak. Bleach and okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Kaiju?
I'll probably take Solo Leveling probably maybe over Dandadan in terms of action. Kaiju is debatable also. But Windbreaker and Bleach Clear. And I stand by that.
I'm taking.
You didn't say anything about Demon Slayer.
We don't speak on shit.
Hey, why is Demon Slayer even here? What action was in season 4? The one scene at the end.
Muichiro versus the other two Hashira, I think. And then
I ain't watch it, so fair enough.
Yeah, it's the only thing I didn't watch it either.
I was talking shit.
Just the one thing I know of.
I didn't watch it, so.
I was talking shit, bro. I tapped into one episode. I said, "Nah, I'm good."
Bro, it was a better read.
Yeah, I'll watch it before the movie because I probably will be tapping into the movie because I do expect it to actually be good.
You have to do it for work. That's why.
No, honestly, it's not even that. I just truthfully think the movies will probably be good. All
right, so let me get this straight. So there's obviously things you tap into for work. A lot of things you don't tap into for work, but the one thing you willingly want to choose to tap into that's not work related is Demon Slayer. Are you like?
Why are you saying the one thing? Like it's because the only reason I
haven't seen you speak on anything else that you're willingly wanting to go out of your way to consume outside of work.
Apothecary. The only reason I said Demon Slayer about that is because I may go to theaters to watch the movie.
Who the fuck says like that?
If I don't go to theaters to watch the movie,
theater.
Nigga, you didn't go to the tress. You didn't go to the tress for Look Back. You didn't go to watch.
Y'all are pissing me off so much.
You didn't.
This is pissing me off.
You didn't go to the tress to watch Look Back.
Why are you all saying this?
What? That's what it's called. The tress.
Why?
Okay, I went for Haikyuu though, TK. I went for Haikyuu.
You didn't have a choice.
What do you mean I didn't have a choice?
You didn't have a choice, bro. It's Haikyuu.
Okay, yeah, but it's
well, he did. Considering he didn't go for Down to Dawn, it's not like he, fulfills his obligations.
Okay, that was a specific circumstance that the reason I couldn't go. I think
I apologize.
I wanted to go, but it did not occur. I forget why, but I think I was out of town and got too busy or something. But
River, for every 5 anime movies that drop in the tress, River will go watch one of them.
Okay, but I watch specific ones. I've seen.
It sounds like
like
Demon Slayer. The A-Train.
The A-Train.
The tress.
The A-Train.
Or today.
I went to see. I've seen JJK Zero. I saw. Wait, is it just JJK Zero and Haikyuu I've seen at the Train?
You see why I mean?
Why do you say it like that?
No, stop. No, stop. This is what I'm saying. He just proved my point. One in every
seen a Dragon Ball
5 anime movies.
No.
You haven't seen a Dragon Ball?
I told you, 1 in every 5 anime movies.
Wow.
Especially considering that he's an MHA guy and he never went to go watch any of the MHA movies.
For one, I'm not an MHA guy, and for two, I don't give a fuck. I'm gotta be honest.
Chill on your series, bro.
The only movies I'm going to theaters to actually see is canon. If it's a canon movie, I'm not. If it's not a canon movie, I don't care. The only reason I would watch that movie is if it just comes to it like randomly one day. I watch it.
And also, the My Hero movies are canon too.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
They are, and yeah, they're incorporated in the manga. No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Yo, and the fact that he did on is killing me.
Really?
No, late in the.
So, okay, let me ask you a question. Just let me know what chapter did you see Deku and Bakugo fight 9?
not what's it called? Not what film is that where they do basically split the power of One for All? Not that. That was
I think that's.
But I want to say Heroes Rising. That's Heroes Rising. The one where, cause old girl with the supports, the old girl that they meet out there, that's like the daughter of the billionaire. She's incorporated later in the manga.
Two heroes.
2 heroes.
Wow.
So where Deku and All Might fight together?
I can't remember these climaxes. I'm not gonna remember them.
Yeah, so he's just capping.
I'm missing so much.
Let's just move on. He's capping.
And so, but then you got to think, right? I.
What one?
Yeah, I don't even know what I was going to say, but those are the only 2 I've seen. But Demon Slayer, I think, we'll probably cover those as well. I would think, because they will probably be big enough things to cover. And when we did Haikyuu the movie, pod actually did very well for us, so I feel like it could be worth it. And again, I mean, Demon Slayer, the Mugen Train was good, so I mean, I would expect.
So your argument isn't that you actually want to watch it. Your argument is actually that it's for work.
somewhat, but I do kind of want to watch it. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of want to watch it.
River only watches anime for work, bro. And the thing is, you know what's crazy? He watches anime for work, but barely watches anime, which is crazy. He's on Fraud Watch.
Hey, man.
You gotta put him on Fraud Watch, man.
One thing I know River watched is MASH.
Yes! Yes!
It's coming next, by the way. I did not know this was coming up.
Y'all don't understand the true meaning. Y'all don't understand the true meaning of Mashal. The biggest Mash, never the little one. He teaches you that you can succeed through hard work and dedication to lifting weights, running, do whatever it takes, and you too can be the funniest motherfucker and win comedy anime of the year. You don't have to have skills. You don't have to have magic. You can be funny. You don't have to have charisma. You can build that comedy through your magic, which is in your hearts. MASH teaches you the ways of life, and it makes you laugh when times are hard. It gives you courage to keep pushing forward when people doubt you, when people hate on you, but you can keep laughing through that and pursue and reach your goals. Mashal. Season 2, Season 1, the manga, absolutely incredible. Peak fiction and the best comedy anime of 2025 and possibly of all time.
Are you done?
He hasn't seen the season, by the way.
This fucking guy.
I still know it's the funniest. I just know. I know in my heart.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, River. Next year at DreamCon, first thing we're doing, like, I'm gonna dap you up and say, yo, as soon as I dap you up, bump shoulders and thingy, fisticuffs are being raised. Because I can't take this anymore.
It notoriously won over Delicious
No kiss on the
Dungeon.
cheek?
Hello?
Konosuba.
Yo,
Ranma Half. Season 2 of Spy Family. And My Dear Nekatone.
Yo.
You know what they be doing? They be doing the like one side and the other side.
Yeah, I know it. You know what? Fuck it.
I don't even think the British do that. I think that's like Russians. No,
that's like, I think that's we do.
Y'all do? Oh, okay, I didn't know y'all do.
Wait, can we have a tea party at DreamCon? Tea party. Let's go.
You're disgusting.
Come on.
You're a disgusting human. It was like the
Tea time.
Bolsheviks that do that. Tea time.
Tea time with
All right.
TK.
Tea time with TK is sickening.
This is a
TK,
third,
if you
by
ever
the
start
way.
your own podcast, I got you.
There's just a kettle with 2 teacups on the side in the middle of the table. Yo, why did that roll off the tongue nicely though? Tea time with TK. No, we're not doing that. We're not making that big. We're not making that big.
Is your version of Red Table Talk?
That's so crazy. Yo.
No.
Or the Michelle Obama podcast? This is a travesty. This is a travesty.
Okay,
I'm
not watching MASH though.
Dungeon. I'm gonna be real with you. I laughed more in episode 1 of Dungeon Meshi than I did my entire time watching both season 1 and 2.
You're lying.
I'm being 100% serious.
You're sitting here and lying to us right now.
I didn't listen.
You just hate to admit the truth.
I know I'm being dead ass. I didn't laugh.
Right.
I didn't snicker. I didn't chuckle. I didn't chortle. I didn't giggle.
Y'all just don't understand the true comedy.
Oh my goodness! Stop it!
Yeah.
I didn't hee. I didn't ha. I didn't chortle. I didn't cackle. How raw. There was nothing that came out of me but pure disappointment.
Pause?
Us?
How is that? Yo, why did you come in when I said die? I didn't bust the gun.
Come in when I said pause?
I didn't crack up. I didn't break up. I didn't
Pause?
roll over. You know what I'm saying? I didn't snigger. I didn't snagger. I didn't snicker.
You almost banned. You just banned that, buddy.
I wasn't rolling in the aisles.
Maybe we should change our category to streaming university. Mashal.
Loki.
Mashal is one of the more undeserving winners I've seen in a while. I'll be honest.
I'm gonna be honest, but I'm gonna be honest though. I'm not surprised that I won given the comp, because I'm gonna be real. Comedy from last year was just weak in general, so I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised it won. I'm just personally taking Delicious in Dungeon easily.
I'm about to say, is Delicious in Dungeon the first like mainstream anime to be on Netflix that also isn't getting like the Netflix boost of just being seen by a bunch of people?
Well, Don did
I mean, it is. I mean, Delicious Dungeon was still like pretty popular, but
true. It actually was. It wouldn't have been as popular if it wasn't on Netflix. I guarantee.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Obviously, I'm not gonna say this and say it's fact, but obviously, I think it factors in, especially if you look at Solo Leveling. I think it's just the fact that as the year goes on, you're not gonna remember, or a lot of people may not remember the stuff that aired at the beginning of the year as much as they would stuff that's releasing more. I mean, to be fair, Mashal did also release in the same season.
I was about to pull up when Mashal came out.
Yeah, Mashal. So that's not. I'm just saying in a more like general, not for this specifically.
Yeah,
but it's like more in like a general thing. I think there's a lot of people that just obviously can remember more recent stuff more than they would stuff that released earlier.
I mean,
not saying this is fact, but I'm just.
No, you're right. I mean, recency bias is strong. This is crazy.
But I'm taking Delicious Dungeon over Mashal. To be honest. I don't know.
Y'all know.
Obviously,
y'all know I don't find Konosuba funny. I still find it more funny than Mashal.
Comedy is subjective, but I truly do not understand what people find. Like, I laughed, even though I think Nokotan is just shit. I think Nokotan is funnier than Mashal. It's just that the jokes got repetitive with Nokotan as to why mainly I think it's bad. But Nokotan in the first few episodes are funnier than Mashal.
I can understand the comp of Nokotan because I have laughed more about Dear Dear. Just from not even like watching it, just because it exists, than I have with a lot of anime, to be honest. So
like if you watch a Nokotan out, like even if you're just a random person and you watch like a Nokotan out of context clip compilation, you will most likely chuckle more than you would watching Mashal. Yeah, I understand it's subjective. I understand that comedy is subjective, but I truly do not understand what people find funny whilst watching Mashal. I don't.
I didn't particularly find Delicious in Dungeon to be like that funny. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
No, the series as a whole, I didn't. But episode 1, I laughed more in episode 1 alone at Marcel than I did in my entire
that first like kind of stretch when they go inside that first dungeon.
Like before things got serious.
Yeah.
Like the tone shit. Before the tone shit.
But even then, like that's where the show just wasn't like that great. It was okay, but it wasn't that great until it got serious.
It doesn't have to be great. It has to be Mashal.
Big Mash.
And it's not. It just isn't. Mashal's comedy is greatness.
Is Donadon on there?
You know what?
Not here.
That actually is very.
I would have taken Donadon in terms of comedy over.
No cap. Even Spy Family season 2 is funny to me. Like I find a lot of the school stuff to be very funny in Spy Family.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Was that Ranma Half on here?
Ranma Half is here. Yeah.
I didn't really laugh much at Ranma Half, but just for agenda purposes, I'm taking Ranma over Mashal.
All right, stop it. I know you chuckled. You chuckled.
I didn't chuckle one time watching Mashal, bro.
I did not chuckle one.
Wait, question. Are you guys ticklish?
What the fuck?
We're not doing this. We're not doing this. On to the next category. Best romance. My generation.
Kodiak knows why I asked that too. Kodiak knows. Kodiak knows. Like, because I heard it take that you can grow out of being ticklish. I had to ask.
Bro, we're going to DreamCon with you next week. You know that, right?
There's a tickle contest going on with Let's Keep It a Book.
Yeah, bro. I'm definitely locking my doors.
Blue box. Best romance.
Yo.
My agendas always win. Good runner up in Sign of Affection. Everything else we comp.
Hello,
Makain. Hello,
Makain.
I'm joking. Now you know who's really gonna be mad at me for that before or if they're listening. The Scott Pilgrim fans are going to be livid.
What the fuck is Scott Pilgrim?
I forgot.
I didn't even think it was that good.
Shout out to boy. Shout out to
boy. Virgins. We're allergic.
Shout out to the lonely white people.
Boy's not white.
No, I meant talking there, man.
I think he was referring to Dangers in My Heart.
Ah, okay. No, I'm talking about the Scott Pilgrim guys. Ah, okay.
Oh, ooh, okay. Hey, I want no smoke. But
bring all the smoke. Don't give a fuck.
I just didn't know that Scott Pilgrim was a romance.
I forgot it even released. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I've not seen it yet as well.
But Blue Box is peak, so W.
Blue Box is peak, and it's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better.
I gotta tap into the other part.
What do you mean the other part?
Get better.
There's another part, right? It didn't finish. It's more than 13 episodes, right?
You haven't fit. And chat. This is what I be talking about. This is what I'm talking. And I want to let you know, he was a strong advocator for Blue Box being animated year of 2024, but he hasn't finished the series. Orb Nation hasn't finished the series. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Orb was my anime of the year. Blue Box was a
what
strong
are we doing,
second.
yo?
But keep in mind, with both of those series, when anime of the year came around, I was caught up to both of those.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's the fact that we as a collective, me and Cardia specifically were saying it gets like the second half is much better than the first for Blue Boy, and you still haven't finished it.
It's been over.
Yeah, all right, bro.
You got to understand how much time that takes and dedication.
It doesn't take that much time, bro.
It does, bro.
You listen. You can take 4 hours out of your week to watch the other 12 episodes.
It will happen eventually.
Eventually, yeah. When I'm 35 with 7 kids,
I may actually tap in today. I may tap in today.
That's cat. We know you're not gonna do that. We know you're not gonna do that.
I can. I think I can though. Actually, I think I can. While I'm eating dinner, I'm gonna watch.
By the way, when he says catching up to One Piece, shout out to Grandma. Anime in 6 minutes. This is crazy. This is what took so much time. By the way,
I mean, I'll be honest. With Rivers takes, I'd believe it. With Rivers takes, I'd believe it.
What do you mean?
I don't
even have bad takes.
Okay, Riv, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just waiting for the One Piece pod to drop so I can see your opinions on the series.
Bro. Tap in. I was cooking.
After Best Romance, after Blue Box gets its rightful winner, we have the biggest nerd category on the list. Best Background Art goes to Frieren.
I am not mad at it. I think that's deserving.
Honestly,
I think it's either that or Dojomeshi.
Pluto?
I don't know about Pluto.
Hold on.
Do you guys still hear me? Because it says I'm reconnecting.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, I'll just ignore. There you go.
Looking at Pluto best scenes.
Bro,
them flower backgrounds, brother.
Oh yeah, no facts.
One
facts,
scene,
facts,
really?
Facts.
Shit. Big mid.
One scene.
Alex, can we please ban Alex, please?
For a 2-episode series, by the way.
No, don't ban me.
That's not one scene. There were multiple flower scenes, Cardiac. Stop hating.
They're like the same thing.
One setting.
Yeah, one setting.
There's multiple settings. There's multiple settings.
There's one field of flowers and that's it.
The war background, when they were at war, you had like a lot of backgrounds, a lot of rubble and like stuff like that.
Pluto is 2 episodes, both 160 minutes each, and y'all are trying to nominate it for best background art. This is crazy.
It should be in contention. It was nominated for a reason. It has very good background art. Would I say it's better than Frieren? Not necessarily, but
it lost for a reason. Bucko.
Okay. Bro, why do y'all hate Cardiac? Why are you hating
River,
Alex,
why are you falling for the bait?
Bro,
why are you falling for the bait?
We're making content.
Did you hear him say okay? Did you hear him say okay?
Alex, it's Cardiac. I hate you, but Alex is fuck you because you watch the show, like the show, and still hate on the show because you don't like the ending for I don't know why.
It's mid, bro. The ending is mid.
The ending is actually one of the best parts of the show. I just don't understand.
A Black Clover fan talking about another series being mid. It doesn't make sense to me.
Hey, my bad. It's not Villain Saga episodes 16 through 20. Okay, I apologize. Specifically, that is Villain Saga episode 16 through 20 is his number one on his top list. But
that shit's so slow. That shit's so slow, bro. I'm sorry. They talking way fucking too much in episode 1. It is like Fate. It is worse than Fate Zero for me, and y'all know it took me forever to watch Fate Zero.
Wait, what are you talking
episode
about?
1. I'm talking about Pluto. Yes, they just keep fucking yapping.
In its peak.
I'll go back one day, but it ain't fucking today.
Bro, when you get to episode 2, bro, episode 2 is you will love. I promise you, will love.
You know how crazy that is. You know how crazy that is. See, episode 1 is so daunting. Now, granted, the only other show that only 2 other shows that I've been like this with, I've yet to see Steins Gate. That shit looked slow as fuck too. And then Fate Zero ended up in my top 15.
So you don't understand peak. It's fine. We get it.
I get it. Not everything can be Black Clover episodes 55 through 60. I get it. Not everything can be Naruto, Tsunade arc through Sasuke retrieval arc. That's the Cardiac. I think I understand, but I just,
straight dialogue.
They don't understand Pete, bro. It's fine.
Straight static dialogue too. They're not even like walking down hallways or nothing. It's just Uno and Dos in a room yapping.
You wouldn't get
about robots.
Cardiac, are you ticklish?
Best director goes to Keiichiro Saito, director of Frieren Beyond Journey's End.
Shout out to Keiichiro. You deserve it, my boy.
Shout out to One Piece fan letter.
Yeah, shout out to
shout out to One Piece fan letter for being nominated as well.
Ishitani Loki should have won it.
I have yet to watch that.
No, I'm not discrediting Keiichiro in any way, shape, or form, but the fan letter is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie to you, River, low key, you could stream that.
Yeah, that might be a move.
You can.
I will eventually.
The fan letter is perfect from start to finish.
Those reactions, I will eventually be uploading to YouTube. So I know that one will probably do well as well. So
this is crazy.
I probably did miss not streaming. I probably should have streamed Luffy versus Lucci, but
you should have.
The simple fact that Frieren did win over a Ufotable series, a Science Saru series, and a Trigger series in direction.
Because the direct. No, wait. You're saying this is a Frieren isn't Madhouse.
What
are we talking about? You're saying it's like an unknown studio.
Please,
Madhouse has produced some absolutely stunning.
Yo, put the fries in the bag.
Madhouse has produced some absolutely stunning works of anime. Absolutely. But I am saying for it to be voted as such.
It's not crazy. It's Frieren we're talking about. It's not like it's just a random series that they put out.
That's my point. I'm saying that like that goes to further showcase the air that Frieren is being put in because of the respect that
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what you're saying right now. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
I'm saying that it is. I'm just pointing out the fact that it is simply. If someone told you, even with the record of Madhouse, right? Because the last thing that Madhouse,
man, fuck Madhouse.
The last thing that Madhouse before Frieren was like really getting attention for,
there goes
was like Sunny Boy.
Yeah, Sunny Boy came out 2022.
I got beef with Madhouse because they don't want to animate One Punch Man. That's
it's like Sunny Boy, and then before then it's like One Punch Man.
Nah, it was because the meme, or like I'm not gonna say the meme, but like a joke with Madhouse is that they come outside every 3 years to like that animate or create.
Oh yeah, a place further than the universe. My bad.
A great series. It's like they come out every 3 years or so.
But that's my point. Like even with those series in mind, even with a Sunny Boy in mind, even with a place further than the universe, what's it called?
Say mind. One Punch Man 2.
I mean, One Punch Man was a decade ago.
Sunny Boy came out 2021.
Oh yeah. If you told the anime community post COVID that Ufotable, Trigger, and Sign Saru would win in a direction or some type of production award, I think a lot of anime fans would not believe you just because of how those studios have been trending.
No, it's just what are you putting? It just depends on what gets over. Like Science Saru, what series of Science Saru are you like putting up there?
In terms of direction?
Yeah. I'm not when I say this, I'm not saying like Science Saru doesn't have good directed shows. I'm just saying when people talk about direction or animation, let's just go with the animation thing. Science Saru isn't brought up. So I'm not
Devilman Crybaby?
No, I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of people who don't know a lot of people don't think Devilman Crybaby is animated that well or directed that well.
Who?
Really?
I've seen a lot of people online say they don't like the style of it and such, even though I disagree.
But that's different in my opinion. I'm viewing the style as different. I think the direction is undoubtedly impeccable in Crybaby. I don't even think that highly of Crybaby as a series.
Okay, when I say this, because obviously a lot of people they pack everything into one.
You're speaking for the masses to be fair.
Yeah, for the masses they do say the animation was thingy, and when they say animation, they're talking about art style, direction, such and such. Like I've seen a lot of people say this about, even though I disagree.
Everything I've seen about,
I don't think it's crazy at all. This is Madhouse. Madhouse did like the series, the amount of series, the plethora of series Madhouse has under its belt.
Yeah, but
it's not crazy. It's not crazy.
Absolutely. But I think
have like 2 or 3 series under their name where we're talking about some. Oh my god!
But every single one of those series that Ufotable does, people herald in terms of production, in terms of direction. With Science Saru, maybe not every single one, but Scott Pilgrim was heralded for its direction.
Not the way Frieren was getting gas from the first 4 episodes that dropped.
But that's kind of my point. Is that like Frieren is a one of a kind? Like Frieren is probably.
I'm not gonna say it's one of a kind because Madhouse has multiple Frieren style shows that they've dropped in previous years. This is Madhouse we're talking about.
I ain't gonna lie, I think Madhouse got more than Science Saru.
No, they easily have more than Science Saru. That's not even a debate. But we have Sunny Boy that was held to the same standard. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say in terms of like popularity, but just in terms of like the praise, same standard that
specifically the direction as well.
Yeah, specifically the direction. Same gas that they were holding for Frieren. Before that, we're talking about a place further in the universe.
Yeah.
Before that, we're talking One Punch Man. Before that, you have like Parasite and
No Game No Life.
No Game No Life. You have Death Parade. You got Hunter. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a plethora, and then even before that, you got the Tatami Galaxy, Redline, EPO.
Now we're getting into people who like are probably just like out not animating anymore, or like just not at Madhouse anymore, probably.
But it's like I'm just saying, you have Paprika. Like they have a plethora of shows that are held to a good standard in terms of adaptation and direction. So it's not
For
crazy
sure.
at all for Madhouse, one of the biggest studios and one of the pioneers of this shit,
Like,
to be winning.
Do they not have? They got more than you did. They damn near might got more than Ufotable has. Am I bugging?
Not damn near. They do.
No.
It's not close.
I'm about to say Madhouse has been making anime, like a plethora of anime for years, for literal decades. That's not my point. My point, that's why I was also specifying it to post-COVID, because of the hype and because of the praise that Ufotable has gotten from the Demon Slayer adaptation, because of Trigger. What is Trigger done?
Trigger. I'm not saying Trigger doesn't have much, but Trigger wasn't being. I'll be real. No one was checking for Trigger like that, bro. Besides, like,
Trigger was being put in.
Trigger wasn't getting. The only time Trigger got put back on the. Well, I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not gonna say put back on the mode like they weren't relevant.
Promare.
But no, like the time that Trigger was started getting spoken to like that was Cyberpunk, when Cyberpunk came out. I'm not saying Promare is bad, but I wasn't seeing much people talk about Promare as much as they have with recent works.
And for me,
a lot of people were talking about Promare.
They did a couple. They did the best episodes of Star Wars Visions, but no one's seen that. So,
but like, it's not crazy at all. I'm gonna be real with you. You're wilding right now.
That's fair. Maybe I am sucking, but hey, man, somebody got to do
it. This is Madhouse, big boy Madhouse.
One of
the greatest studios of all time.
You're not wrong. I'm just saying, for the Gen Alpha kids, like
the Gen
Alpha to see their glorious King Ufotable. Let alone if Mappa was on here. I think if Mappa was on here, then my case would really be like. Because the studios that they've been sucking since COVID have been Ufotable, Mappa, at the very least.
Like they quite literally, you can't any social media outlet can't speak on a series or such and such getting adapted without these knuckle dribbling meth heads talking about Ufotable, Mappa, it should have been done by Ufotable. Like, those are the only two studios bro. Give it up, man.
But to be honest,
they eat crayons and sniff glue. Do you think I'm going to take their opinion serious?
Even with that being said, I think people are mentioning Madhouse not long after that. You know what I'm saying? Madhouse is still in it'll be like Madhouse and Bones and shit. But
yeah.
But I don't really see the vision.
I'm talking about the suckage. But
yeah, they literally only suck Mappa and Ufotable.
Also, have any of y'all seen Heike Monogatari?
No.
No.
It's a good one. I still have actually not finished it, but
brother.
Listen. I've seen over half. I forget why I didn't finish it. I think it was because I was trying to catch up for an anime of the year thing, and I didn't finish it in time. But the direction in that one is actually immaculate. I think shout out to Koro because he's the one that really, really praised it very highly. That is one that's the Science Saru one. That's very, very well done.
River, you are such an interesting individual, man. Don't change. Never change. Never change, bro. Please.
Thanks, man.
No worries.
I look forward to my guest appearance on Tea Time with TK.
Tea Time with TK.
Disgusting work. On to character design. I think this is pretty clear.
No matter. I think Apothecary has a Apothecary definitely has a shout. Same thing with Frieren, low key. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Dungeon Meshi too, low key.
I'm about to say I would very clearly put Dungeon Meshi up here before for it. I don't know why Kaiju number 8 is here. I don't know why Kaiju number 8 is here.
Kaiju number 8 is
carried. Kaiju design is literally the worst part of the anime.
Okay, even not even just the anime in general, just because of I wouldn't put Attack on Titan in these combos because so much of it is predicated on the fact that like a lot of these characters dress the literal same. Like the world is supposed to look
But
relatively
the
bland
okay, I'll be real,
through the
character
lens of the
design
military.
isn't just based on like different outfits though.
I understand
I hear
that,
what
but
you're
that
saying.
is
It does definitely factor in. It definitely does factor in.
That's a large part of
Yeah, I hear you.
differentiation.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's a very large part of, especially once we start connect it to other parts of the storytelling of how it's able to communicate to the character's personality, how they wear these clothes, the colors that they wear, etc. Now that can still be done in a military series, but especially for Kaiju number 8, that is just not.
Yeah.
It's not utilized.
I hear you.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put absolutely no. Like, has there been okay? Because this is my thing too with like certain things or certain series that get nominations. We are specifically talking about new stuff that has been introduced for that core, or are we just talking about reoccurring thing? Because it's like, what new character designs have you? I don't know what Demon Slayer, so I'm gonna need people to let me know. What new character designs did you see in the Harsher training arc?
There's nothing new. There's nothing new.
So then why is it? New. What are we doing? What are we judging?
Because it's the same old great.
I
don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'll be honest.
I would just,
and I'm going the last person to cape for Demon Slayer, but
no, I mean, okay, because hear me out. No, because the reason why I'm saying this is if it's already been shown, why aren't we giving the spot? This goes back to the nominations. Why aren't we giving?
You want DEI awards?
It's not okay, man. Okay. It's like, why aren't we giving new things the time of day? Because they're never gonna be in these awards again after this year unless they have reoccurring seasons. But even then, why are we putting reoccurring seasons unless new stuff get put in? Like let's say Doctor Stone season 4. There are some phenomenal new character designs that we've been shown in Doctor Stone season 4. If it gets nominated for the 2026 Anime Awards, sure. But if there's then in the later parts, there's nothing else that gets added in that's new, why is it still in there? Because we've already seen it and we've already nominated it for a previous character design. Pardon me, Demon Slayer has already been here before. I know that for a fact. So why is it here again? Nothing new's been shown.
I feel like what's been the characters that were in this season specifically, I feel like whatever characters are in that season should be able to count for it. I don't see why not.
No, but my thing is if they've been shown in previous seasons and there's no new character designs being shown in this court, why is it being nominated again?
Fuck you.
I will say that I do think that there is a little bit of merit probably for Demon Slayer in the fact that even though these are characters that we have technically been introduced to before, this is the first time that we are seeing them prevalently.
And we've seen the character though.
True.
Yeah.
That's fair. No real character introductions. As far as I can remember. And also, unless I'm mistaken, isn't Hashira training like 6 episodes?
8.
8? And they stretch. They stretch.
And the manga, it's much shorter. It's like maybe like a couple like 2 to 3 pages, and that's it.
Okay, that's crazy. It was actually an arc. It was actually a pretty short arc.
It didn't feel like an arc. It felt like 5 pages.
3 pages is madness. It was a couple.
I do think that I'm about to say I think they stretched out like a 3-page sequence into a full episode. I think that's
it was a couple.
Yeah, I did hear that. Yeah. And that is part of the reason why I finished
it. Yeah. But at the end of the day, Don won and rightfully deserved.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Speaking of Demon Slayer,
unlike this category. Best animation.
Terrible.
Going to Demon Slayer. This is the suckage. This is the suckage. This is the suckage theory. And it won over the same series we've been seeing all night.
It doesn't make any sense.
Kaiju number 8 solo level.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's what should win this is probably Don. I mean,
no, I'm taking free. I'm taking Frieren and. Wait, what's the one in the middle? Top one. Yeah, I'm taking Frieren. I'm taking Frieren and Dungeon Meshi over Demon Slayer. I made a tweet about this. Even Makain, if we're going episode for episode, Makain wipes the fucking floor with Demon Slayer in terms of animation.
Blue Box.
Blue Box.
Talk about it.
Blue Box is debatable. If we're talking
it's hard for something like Blue Box or like a Sign of Affection to be in a best animation combo.
I'll be real. Okay, I'll be real. The thing is with those, it's not really the animation that's like standout. It's more so just like the color palette and art direction.
Yes.
That makes it look so pretty. It's not the animation itself.
It's the compositing. Like,
yeah.
That doesn't.
I wouldn't put Blue Box in best animation conversations. It just looks beautiful, like art direction and shit.
And just by nature. Like, and that, I think this is a part of like, shout out to RJ, but I do think that sometimes like some of the people who criticize the Crayon Eaters in terms of like, oh my God, look at the fights, just because they're fighting, it's great animation or whatnot. But I think that, shout out to Blue Lock, seeing something like Blue Lock and how its adaptation was kind of fumbled and how like, the traditionally what we would want out the animation, like it was still a series in motion, but the thing that affected its animation is the fact that things literally were not being animated. So in a non-action series, you're probably dealing with a lot more static scenes. And so because of that, there's a lot less opportunity for things to literally be animated. Like you can get away with like standing lip flaps.
Yeah, you can. But you can still obviously like look at Frieren or Chainsaw Man as an example. Them just doing like mundane things, like fucking stop putting his jacket on.
Yeah, there's a way to get around it. There's a way to get around it for sure. But even a series like, as much as I love Haikyuu, like there were just because of the nature of the series.
Oh no, facts.
There would be a lot of scenes that they would just like, okay, yeah, it's cool for y'all to just like be sitting here talking. Yeah. Which is fine, but those scenes at the end of the day, compared to the action-filled bombasticness of a Don Don or of even a Demon Slayer, not this season of Demon Slayer, but Demon Slayer historically, they just leveraged it not being in the best animation category.
Yeah, and
it not being because of crayon eating reasons, but regardless, insane robbery.
Type
insane robbery. Yeah. We are coming into the final stretch here with best original anime.
This was the funniest one out of all of them. This is how you know
Kamui.
People don't watch shows. Because I know a lot of people didn't watch anything else besides Ninja Kamui in terms of anime originals. Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night clears. Train to the End of the World clears. Metallic Rouge is dog shit. I don't even know why it's here. Shit's trash. Fuck Metallic Rouge. Garbage ass show.
Buchigiri.
I never watched Buchigiri or Girls Band Cry, but Girls Band Cry I heard was like actually really good.
I heard Merchant.
I'm not gassing it up. I just said I heard. I can't speak on it. If it was you would speak on it and say, "Oh yeah, Girls Band Cry is better than Chicago."
I know exactly what. Man, my agendas always win. All right, TK.
Yo.
Well, actually, no, not TK. I just need y'all to. I need everyone to look at TK while I break this down. Right.
Oh no, I know where he's going with this, TK.
When we take a look at Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night, and we look at the promotional work, 1, 2, 3, 4 cute girls, and Train to the End of the World, we look at the promotional art, 1, 2, 3, 4 girls, and notably the series that he has not watched, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Your agenda falls apart dead and dead because I haven't seen it.
That is the
point. You heard it was good.
It is specifically 4 cute girls doing cute things. That is the TK formula.
How is that the TK formula?
TK, we'll know you'll like Girls Band Cry.
The only thing here that I even gave a good score was Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night.
You said Train to the End of the World clears.
Yeah, it clears. Doesn't mean I'm saying it's like good. It's okay. Ninja Kamui just that shit. Ninja Kamui's just that shit. Ninja Kami, I would put at a low. No, I'll have it the same score as Metallic Rouge. They're both equally as dog shit. To be honest,
That's crazy.
They're fucking.
Hey man, we know your game.
Shout out to Ninja Kamui though, man. Shout out to Ninja Kamui, highest viewed pod on the channel. Still.
Hey,
highest viewed pod.
Shout out to Ninja Kamui and shout out to Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night. In the meantime, best new series, the best season 1.
This
Solo
is crazy.
Leveling.
This is absolutely
Solo Leveling Awards, man.
Won over the same nominees, by the way, but
it's the Solo Leveling Awards.
Somebody call Ichiban. He's probably the only one that's happy about
dominating.
He wouldn't. I don't even think he'd be happy, bro. I don't think he thinks season 1 is that good. Like he actually doesn't. I'm pretty sure.
Straight
he'd
dominating.
Take Frieren. He would take Frieren. I'm like 90% sure he would take Frieren over that. Over Solo season 1.
I'd be worried if he wouldn't.
But Giga didn't, and that's what matters.
I don't even think that's true. I doubt Giga did. No way Giga actually likes Solo Leveling that much. I know he's an Isekai merchant, but
I actually just saw a clip of him like reacting to it. He's like, "Yeah, I was perplexed." And he handed out an award that night. Solo Leveling. Get this shit out of here.
Solo Leveling. Actually,
how do we feel about?
Right now. We gotta get this.
I'm about to say, how do we feel about it kind of being flipped on our head of what was gonna be dominating?
I knew Solo Leveling would get. Like I knew what was gonna happen. I did not. It was either Solo Leveling or Frieren.
You know, I thought that they would at the very least like split like the domination, but no, it's straight girth and tonnage from Sung Jin-woo this season. I'm not gonna lie.
It's because they can't fully extend.
Yeah, and I do think that the season 2 lingers in people's head.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
You hate to see it, right? You hate to see it.
But I believe we are entering. Oh, we are not. We're in the last row, but not quite the last series. Best continuing series goes.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This over One Piece and Bleach is so crazy.
Huh?
Over everything.
Wait. I just clocked that. What the fuck?
Best continuing series.
I'm so
Demon
surprised
Slayer
One Piece
training
didn't
arc
win this.
over Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, over My Hero Season 7, over One Piece.
I'm not advocating for My Hero in the slightest.
TK, this is
over Oshinoko Season 2 and over Spy Family.
Huh?
What's the word? What's the word you be using? This is a. What's the word? Huh?
Wait, what? Sorry.
The word you be using for people's lists.
Egregious.
Egregious. This is
egregious. Yeah.
This is egregious. Absolutely egregious.
Egregious. Overall, like I simply don't understand it being over One Piece or Bleach. Like, I don't think there's anything you can say, especially this core or season of Demon Slayer. There's not a single thing you can say that makes it valid over any of these.
No, literally. Quite literally.
I'm gonna be so honest with you. One Piece especially, Bleach. Like, I'm sorry.
I'm about to say, I lied earlier. This is the most ridiculous win.
Oh man, brother.
Even my I know TK is like not finna K from My Hero, and I didn't watch season 7, but I know what's in season 7. That's better than the High Street Training.
From the 10 episodes
I don't thingy that one bit.
Bro, One Piece I guess One Piece only wasn't coming out all year, but like.
But even then, the One Piece motherfucker, it could have been one episode that aired of One Piece. They would be the One Piece fans. They're a cult. They're leeches. They would have been on that regardless.
But bro, Egghead is so good, bro.
That's another thing that I don't understand. How does Demon Slayer do this with 8 episodes?
Bro, and the Bleach core was good, bro. That shit was good, bro. Bleach and One Piece absolutely fucking robbed, bro. For no reason. How does Demon Slayer get this done?
Bro, Demon Slayer, the thing, bro, it's like It's like crack in the 80s. Like the thing, like Demon Slayer was released into the world, and it's just like it's an
Crazy.
addiction. It just doesn't. I don't know how they get away with it.
This
Like
man's
Demon,
obsessed,
the propaganda for Demon Slayer is like far right propaganda of the anime world. Like that's where it's.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy take.
This is an anime plant.
you
This is
are
an anime
insane.
industry plant. This is an
Bro, the CIA is looking
Oh, I
at
thought you said this is the anime clan. I thought that's what you said.
This is
Bro,
an
this
anime
is the-
industry plant, bro. It's
This shit
demon
is the
plant.
far right
Demon,
propaganda of the anime
demon
world.
plant, the dick eater, man. Get this shit out of here,
Yo,
bro.
you're disgusting. You are so unemployed. Oh my god. Oh my god. You are so absolutely jobless.
But you knew exactly what I was talking about, so I don't want to hear
You are
that.
insane.
I don't want to hear that from you, buddy.
Oh, we lost TK.
You knew what I was talking about. The only way you
because
I'm
I'm also unemployed and on the poverty line, nigga. That's why. That's why. This is, in the words of TK, this is egregious.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is. Oh, he's back. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Also, you spelled egregious wrong in the chat.
You see what happened? You see what
I
happens
did
when I
on purpose.
You see what happens when I expose the truth? I call it the far right propaganda of the anime industry, and they disconnect me. This shit, you can't make this shit up.
I'm tweeting
It was
this right
Andrew
now.
Tate. It was Andrew Tate. Oh,
This is
my
a
God.
good tweet. This is a good tweet.
I'm sorry. I will never. You will never. Like I will never fall for the Demon Slayer propaganda. It's not happening. I won't be convinced.
I just don't get it. Like
I
for
tweeted
this year, I don't get it. I don't. Man.
I tweeted it. Demon Slayer is an industry plan. Go like the tweet.
Crazy.
I'm actually gonna tag all the biggest Demon Slayer accounts and actually get you slandered. Actually,
Do it. I did.
He's gonna get
damn
reported.
me.
I'm down, bro.
It is disgusting, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
Now,
gonna drop a video on it too sometime.
Unless I'm tripping, this is a pretty weak, relatively like lineup in terms of continuings. And
Not really.
I like Spy Family season 2, but like for it to be up here, for Demon Slayer to be up here, for My Hero to be up here.
Not really.
Season 7 content.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. My Hero. I think Spy Family I can understand if that one. Ocean of Ko makes sense. My Hero I could even see making sense because obviously it has some popularity. Bleach and One Piece deserve to be here. I mean, outside of that, I'm trying to think what else.
I mean, you got like
I'm saying I don't think Demon Slayer. I don't think Hajime Training arc is a good. I don't think this is a good arc. I don't think. I think that Spy Family season 2 is good. I think that season 7 is pretty good. But like especially let's compare. Let's compare continuing to new.
Okay, but this is the thing. 2024, a lot of new stuff came out. Like continuing, you can go down. You can go down the list of. But this is the thing. The list isn't weak. It's not like they're grabbing just random stuff. Like these are.
That's not what weak means.
I'm
talking about within context. If we're within context, the context is A, comparing it to new series, and B, comparing it to previous years. I'm pulling up the previous years so we can compare it to previous years.
I mean, sure. You don't have the likes of like AOT, Vinland, and
and that's what I'm referring to. That's it. That's come on.
But
y'all want me to be wrong so bad.
What was the?
Y'all hate me.
Give all 6 nominees of last year.
That's what I'm pulling up. I typed in 23. It's 24. Wait, is it 24?
Yeah, it's 24.
No, because this is 24.
No, this is 25. I think they're marking it in as 25.
Okay. Anime Awards. Let me see. Oh no, it will be 24.
Okay, I'm just wrong.
Best continuing last year we had One Piece, Attack on Titan Final Chapter Special 1, JJK Season 2, Vinland Saga Season 2, Swordsmith Village Arc, Demon Slayer, and Spy Family core 2 of the first season.
It's slightly worse.
I'd say that Swordsmith Village is supremely better than the Hashira training arc.
Okay, but that doesn't. It's still Demon Slayer. It sucks.
Oh my god.
Swordsmith Village is actually but
JJ what?
He's real. He's real. No, he's real as fuck. He's real as fuck with that.
That's just ass.
I disagree.
And that's not even hating, because I actually even though I dislike the series, I would say obviously what was it? Red Light District
from Mugen Train. Yeah,
Red Light District was pretty good.
Red Light District
Swordsmith is
Swordsmith thing. I didn't like.
You're rating Swordsmith in that? It stops at Red Light District. It stops at Entertainment District. It does not continue. Yikes. The stretch is Mugen Train to Entertainment District, and it heavily stops at both ends of those spectrums.
I disagree.
You're so real, River. You're so real, man.
We're gonna say tea time with TK and River comes.
But if I'm being honest, like, okay, cool. Just take out One Piece, because One Piece is both in there. Same thing with Demon Slayer. Same thing with Spy Family.
But I would say that Demon Slayer is better. I would say that Demon Slayer is like
okay.
The last season of Demon Slayer is better.
It's still Demon Slayer though. It still continues.
The last part of Spy Family is better.
It's still Spy Family though.
You're eliminating half the list.
No, but I'm just saying. You're saying it's like weaker comp, but it's like.
Okay, you're right. You know what? Let's do it.
It's still 3 of the same series. The only thing you're missing is
Vinland Saga Season 2
AOT,
clears everything else on here.
Facts.
AOT Final Chapters clears everything else on here. JJK Season 2 is better than everything except like Oshinoko on here.
What? Everything except Oshinoko. What?
You're taking that over One Piece?
Yes.
I was referring to out of the 3 that were like left, since we're matching.
So, Bleach, Oshinoko, and My Hero.
Oh
yeah,
I'm not. It's the Babel.
If all 3 of those basically clear, then yes, this is a weak year.
It's the Babel with the Bleach core.
That I'll give it to you, since y'all have seen it.
But like, what I'm still saying though is that like,
my glorious speak.
It's worse. Yes, it is worse. But it's not like other categories here where it's actually weak comp. Like,
and then the previous year, y'all definitely would say is
go ahead.
Clear.
Talk to me.
It's still we can eliminate One Piece. We can eliminate Demon Slayer.
Okay.
Made in Abyss.
Okay.
Kaguya-sama, the last season.
Okay.
Stone Ocean.
Okay.
And final season part 2, Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Like it's a weak year. That's fine. It's weak. Like it's weak up.
I'll try my hardest to just disagree.
God.
Try my hardest to just disagree.
Yeah, that's
right.
Fair. Also,
I
know we didn't say it, but shout out to Skill Red Wing. Shout out to Dreamer being in the chat. Lilo and Stitch
shout out,
300 mil first weekend. That's actually interesting. That is an interesting tidbit.
Yeah, I was telling people don't support that bullshit, and they still did it anyway. So
wait, what?
It looks like it might be good though, or no?
Oh, Lilo and Stitch.
I don't care.
I'm not watching that dog shit.
Oh,
they quite literally removed the main thing that makes the movie the movie. You're gentrifying Hawaiian. I'm not with it.
Oh,
You're not getting my money.
Dang.
You're not getting my money.
I wasn't tapped in enough. I just seen a couple clips like of
fuck Ohana, I guess. Ohana means nothing in the live action. They threw dirt on the fact that didn't Lilo's like parents die or some shit. She talked about some dad abandoned us. What are you talking about? He's dead.
and then they send her I believe at the end of the film they send her to America school.
Yeah, like bro, don't piss me off.
Well, not America, to mainland America.
Yeah, they send her somewhere. Yeah, don't piss me off.
But nevertheless, anime.
Yeah,
this is weak comp.
But even so, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, in the both previous years, did One Piece won, right?
Sadly.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Even though yes, it may be weak, I'm just fucking surprised. This dog shit, this utter piece of garbage, doo doo garbage, shit on a brick, children road, erection
It's
in the
worse than doo-doo
intersection,
garbage.
won over One Piece. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, the continuing series is the One Piece award. The reason why continuing series even exists is because One Piece fans are upset that it's never included. It's like, oh, I want to be included. Put me in. Put me in. They want to be included so bad, so they did the best continuing series to give One Piece
for
a
this
nomination.
to be the Demon
And for
Slayer
this
that
to be
gets over,
it's crazy. It's nasty work.
It's diabolical. Especially
It's
like
nasty work.
not
you
to
did have
mention-
Entertainment District. You did. That's crazy.
over this segment of One Piece as well, because this is like the second half of what we've had so far of Egghead, I think, right? Like the second.
I'm gonna be real. If we're talking that, Wano was definitely gassed up much more than Egghead has been.
I understand that, but I personally think, based on what I've seen so far of Egghead, I think I'm going to prefer Egghead to Wano.
Oh no, I also have Egghead over Wano.
So I'm not saying that in terms of the masses. I'm just saying in terms of quality perspective of my own opinion.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. Actually crazy. I guess so.
Amen. Say Ben. Demon Slayer is
Amen.
eternal.
Understandable.
For film of the year.
Yeah, completely understandable. Yeah.
So I gotta watch Look Back.
It was either that or Haikyuu. It was either that or Haikyuu. But I felt like Look Back has so much draw, and it wasn't it one of the only like animated movies to be nominated for like Grammys or some shit.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Grammy is crazy, but
what was it?
Yeah.
Am I bug? Sorry, I'm bugging.
Academy.
Yeah.
Oscar.
Sorry, I'm bugging.
Oscar. Yeah.
Yeah, Oscar. Sorry, I don't know why I say Grammys. Oscar. It's not surprising. This isn't surprising in the slightest. And it's deserved. It's deserved too. It was for me. It was either that or Haikyuu. So it's deserved. 100%.
Even as much as I love Haikyuu, I'd still Look Back is something crazy. Look Back is something crazy.
So I gotta watch it up here. Okay.
Absolutely. And for the final, the big boy. Can I get a hold on? Oh, it's on preview. Hold on. Apologies. It's not playing. Okay, that's great. For the final, the grand finale, we have Anime of the Year. Most prestigious award in the whole industry.
I'm not gonna lie.
Solo Leveling.
Sorry, side note, because I don't want to like derail this, but every time I hear like a drum roll, I always think the very first Haikyuu ending is gonna start playing. Because it's like a little drum roll at the start, right before the beat comes on. The shit fire though.
It's hard for me to remember anything early Haikyuu.
Fraudulent?
Like, no. Specifically because of how amazing Fly High is.
Oh yeah.
Like production wise, Fly High. Just anytime I think of like pre Alba Josai, like it just gets overtaken by Fly High.
Yeah, Fly High's peak. This ending's good too, though. I see what you're talking about now, Tika. I had to double check it as well.
Yeah.
But
this, I'm not wasn't surprised, even though it is still nasty, egregious, disgusting. I'm not surprised, unfortunately. The individuals that think Solo Leveling is like one of the greatest things ever. I know for a fact they all look the same. No disrespect. Solo Leveling is
Are they easy to draw?
Very easy to draw.
Oh my god.
They're self insert. Like they think they're genuine. Like that's like Solo Leveling is self insert heaven. The most bland motherfucker known to man. And this is how you know it's like
more than Rent a Girlfriend. My bad.
But this is how you know it's like that. This is how you know it's like that because the one episode where he showed any form of emotion, they weren't with it. They said, "Why is my edgelord, my aura god, showing emotion? He's not supposed to. He's supposed to be hard headed. You know what I'm saying, bro? Fuck Solo Leveling. Fuck Solo Leveling and fuck you if you like Solo Leveling.
Relax.
At
Sorry.
Ichiban.
At Ichiban.
Oh yeah, you know what? This is what I call Ichiban because I have to inform him that Solo Leveling one anime.
I'm gonna say, does he know?
He probably knows.
Does he know the? Does he know the big news?
I have to inform him. Let's see.
We give Solo Leveling 1 out of 5 booms. Boom.
Boom. Boom.
Boom.
If you're not gonna answer my call,
He does not like you.
Dang.
It's crazy.
You wouldn't make it in streaming university.
Okay, bro.
yeah, Vici, that was how I had to.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
I told you I was gonna do.
Just let this shit go, man.
Please leave your.
No.
I told you I was gonna do it, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
Who
I
else
was
can
telling
I
you,
call? Is there someone else?
the first call after DreamCon, they're all gonna be telling you how annoying I was talking about. You wouldn't make it in
you know
streaming
what's crazy?
university.
You know what you need to do? You gotta make the joke and then just immediately move on and then don't react to them reacting to what you said. Like you just have to slip it in there and then just leave it afterwards.
Yeah. So
Pause.
Solo Leveling.
Yeah, it sounds crazy. But
So Solo Leveling.
Unironically, that humor that I make, it translates to real life. Like I do that in real life of like the cutoff humor. I try it.
I do it
Sometimes
all the time.
sometimes
It's the funniest shit ever.
I'm gonna say sometimes when it hits, it hits.
Every
When
time
it
I
hits, it
do,
hits.
see, you gotta learn the arts.
When it
Like,
hits, it
I be
hits.
saying wild shit and then just immediately move on as if I didn't say what I said. And the way motherfuckers react, it's like, no, don't just move on. What did you just say? I'm not like, huh?
My problem is I be trying the because it's like the is like the real
don't.
life cutaway.
Nah, you just
But, like-
gotta literally just move on.
Yeah, damn. Ugh, God, we'll get it. I'm leaving all of this in because this is how much we don't care about Solo Leveling
What?
winning.
Can you scroll down? To
Exactly
see
how
what
much we don't
else
care.
has been
Yeah.
nominated for the entire night.
I mean, I'm not entirely shocked
This-
whatsoever. Zero
same.
shocks. I think that any of these could have won. It is sad to see that my top 3 series didn't even any of them make it. But of
Wait,
course,
what's number 3?
Makai.
Okay, yeah.
Or Blue Box. Makai is the top.
Yeah.
It's the top 3 from this year.
I mean, look,
What's so
I
funny?
didn't-
Whoa, why are you laughing?
No,
Why are you laughing?
because of what Kanye said.
What did he say?
He said, yeah, sure, under his breath.
That's
Oh.
so
because you didn't finish 1 and 2. Anywho, look, bro, I didn't
Who
expect.
cares?
No, one of he didn't finish 2 of them.
No, I'm saying he
So
didn't
one.
finish 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
And did you finish Makai?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Uh huh.
Because Makain finished.
So,
Makain finished right. Right. I think maybe we had 1 episode left before we did the awards. But he's still a fraud regardless. So.
It would be cool if they had a season 2. I don't know if they will.
Yeah, it would be cool if he wasn't a fraud, you know? But we
Oh,
can't get
why
rid
am
of
I
him,
a fraud?
guess.
Well, how am I a fraud because of that?
Why am I a fraud? I don't know. You ask me. I need to ask you that question why you're a fraud.
No, I'm saying how am I a fraud?
Because you don't finish these shows, but you gas them up. That's how.
What's wrong with that? Who cares?
There's everything wrong. I care. There's everything wrong with that.
Asks the people who care. Who cares? Okay. I did not. I will admit, I did not expect a single series to dominate throughout the awards like Solo Leveling because of how stacked I believe the tops of it to be in both popularity and in quality. I think over the past year, I expected Don to get some piece of the pie. I expected Frieren to get a larger piece of. Frieren got the piece of the pie in terms of performances. Don got piece of the pie in terms of adaptation, in terms of production, in terms of just like sheer quality. I did not expect Solo Leveling to get this.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen them fans. They listen. when this shit first aired in winter, oh boy.
You talking about season 2?
Oh boy. I'm talking about season 1. And then we can talk about season 2 as well. It just got worse as season 2 aired, but like
I mean, I saw season 1. I saw the hype. I saw it all, but like I don't know.
Even though it's not rated anywhere near highly as Frieren, for me it was either Solo Leveling or Frieren. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I thought Don would win more, to be honest. I feel like it was a bit underwhelming within his performance. Not that I care that much, because I don't think he should have won most of these, but you know, it is.
So if it came down to a Don or Solo Leveling, like aura off, basically, yeah, I knew that Solo Leveling would win. Just if nothing, just because like season 2 has already come out and it's garnered its own whatever as well.
It's literally because of season 2. If season 2 hadn't came out, I don't think that would have happened. I think Don would have been very competitive with season 1 of Solo Leveling in terms of aura off. I think it honestly probably would beat it out. Low key.
So shout out to Skill Word Ring. Honestly, the only thing I hear about Solo Leveling is that he is cool in aura farms. And I think the more damning thing in that is that in a series that won anime of the year, new series of the year, etc., and is the most popular of this entire group potentially. He referred to Sun Jin-woo as he.
I mean, to be honest, Sun Jin-woo really is the only person you're gonna know from that series anyway.
But that's my point. Like, even with that much popularity, this much suckage, the lack of like super duper uber surface level gratification for this series is insanity.
Yeah.
I mean, the lack of non-superficial gratification for the series is insanity. Like, this is the most this is the run and dunk of anime.
Yeah,
in my opinion. Like,
it's gonna get worse with next year too. Next year's awards are gonna be even worse. If you think Solo Leveling is gonna dominate this year, Lord have mercy, wait till next year.
I mean, hold on. One Punch Man comes back soon.
It does not matter.
That's not going to matter because
literally looks like us.
One Punch Man's aura has been lost, bro. Unfortunately,
since season 2. No, listen.
This is we talked about it today, by the way.
Since season 2, the anime's aura is gone, and I don't even know if anyone's reading the manga anymore.
Okay, I wouldn't say that, but
listen, I seen a makeup post talk about it's gonna go on a month hiatus. I don't see no one talk about the manga. Who cares? Not me.
Yeah, honestly, after the monster arc that I heard about, I haven't.
I do think that y'all are also underrating what a My Hero final season does. I think that y'all are.
I don't think so.
My Hero season 7. No one gave a fuck about My Hero season 7.
But
okay, not saying.
The aura's gone. The aura's gone.
Final season.
I'm talking about in terms of awards, not that people don't care about My Hero, but just in terms of awards.
I think that they will care when they see final season.
Yeah, I don't think people care like that, bro. Not for awards.
People will care more when they see final
season. If Solo Leveling season 1, if Solo Leveling, if Don is not getting the praise or suckage that's getting in these awards, I don't know why you think My Hero a final season is gonna make a difference.
No, I'm not saying it's gonna win over Solo Leveling season 2 because it has final season on the name. I'm just saying in terms of as well as the fact that we'll also have to adjust for recency bias. I think that a My Hero season 2, a One Punch Man potentially.
No,
I mean not season 2, final season. Excuse me.
Absolutely.
I think they do a little bit more damage than you might think. You know?
Absolutely.
TK, in fairness, he does have a point with the recency bias because there is not going to be a season 3 of Solo Leveling this year, so there won't be. Solo Leveling will be the winter series and will stay.
Okay. I'm gonna be real. Okay, but when I say now, I'm not saying if a series doesn't have recency, that doesn't mean it's out of the race. Frieren wasn't out of the race. It's just that I'm just saying Solo Leveling season 1 was only like that because of how much people preferred or season 2 had just aired. And season 2 is much better than season 1. So the gas is still going to carry over for next year. People still love. They were saying anime of the year from when season 2 dropped.
Yeah.
And so the fact that they were
But
gassing up, so the fact that they're voting for season 1 based on season 2, just wait how it's going to be next year. Just wait. Just wait.
It will get nasty, but I do think the recency bias could do something. I don't think that should be understated.
Could make it
they
a little
care.
bit interesting.
Especially because My Hero season 2 is going to be a 2-core series as well.
To be fair,
It's 2 cool?
I feel like it's going to be 2. Wait, let me double check.
I'm not sure
I don't know
how
if they care
much
about
more they have to what's it called?
I don't think that's true about vigilantes. I don't think vigilantes.
It depends on who he means by they. Is he referring to Bones or is he referring to fans?
Wait, what do you mean?
He's saying they care more about vigilantes. Is he saying that like the
adaptation
of final season isn't going to be the crazy?
Yeah, who you talk about that they care more about vigilantes?
Skills to
I'm
that
trying
in
to
chat.
see.
Listen, all I'm saying is I haven't had this much fun watching My Hero or peeping My Hero since season 2. That's what I'm saying when in terms of vigilantes. Vigilantes is enjoyable as fuck.
Let me see. The anime is at basically chapter 400 for My Hero. What's the final?
Dandadan season 2 comes out, right?
Dandadan season 2 comes out.
Dandadan season 2 also comes out.
That might be coming.
Thinking about what's going to be adapted. I'd have to look at an arc list. I'll be honest. It's been a while.
What I'm saying is One Punch Man season 3 isn't moving the needle in any way, shape, or form.
I hope it does. For the sake of my
doesn't.
Oh yeah, My Hero only has 30 chapters.
Why?
My Hero only has 30 chapters.
It's only be 12.
Yeah,
it's gonna be 12. Yeah, it's gonna be a single core.
Yeah, single core.
If we're talking about in terms of summer, obviously you got Dandadan. Oh, Demon. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you think Demon Slayer definitely is gonna get probably the most awards that it's ever gotten since season 1, I think, or since season 2, whatever the fuck.
That's so
because the Infinity Castle is the best arc of the series, and if they especially think it's gonna be movie quality,
yeah,
it's over.
They gonna gas it.
Yeah, it's over. Absolutely over.
But I think that's about it, huh?
Almost went for 3 hours. Damn.
Yeah. W Podisky. Beat Neymar, win $500,000. I'm down. Let me participate, please. Did he change? Did he change the? Oh, he changed the title and thumbs of that. Interesting.
Oh, Rebel saying fans. Fans of the My Hero verse probably care more about vigilantes, but fans of anime couldn't care less about vigilantes. I'll be honest. Number one rule.
I definitely care more about vigilantes. That's for damn sure.
General rule in fandom is the spinoff will never outshine the original. Spinoff will never outshine the original. Yeah, but this was another year of garbage. Crunchyroll, hire us.
Now that you've seen it, would you say this is the worst year that they've had? Because I would say so.
They tried.
I don't think so.
Off the top of my head, and actually, I had the.
I'm back.
My king can do.
I had the Wikipedia Crunchyroll Anime Awards. I had the Wikipedia up earlier. Ooh. I mean, probably. I would probably say that this is the worst year.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily. I'm trying to remember too. I don't necessarily. I was thinking maybe not because I feel like there have been worst ones in the past, but I also
I'll just give you a few of the biggest wins. Last year, Anime of the Year was JJK Season 2.
Yeah, JJK got it all.
Year before that was Edge Runners.
Okay, maybe this is the worst year.
Best Original was Licorice Recoil. Year before that was Final Season Part 1.
TK, what was that?
I didn't do anything.
TK.
I was about to. Listen,
I didn't see him.
I don't even think Licorice Recoil was bad. I don't. I think it's okay. I give it like a 6.5.
Hater, man. You're such a hater.
I'm not even a hater. It's just that, bro, it could have been an 8. But it's just doing things that just push it down a little bit.
It was an 8.
Absolutely not.
It was an 8.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't.
This is probably the worst. This is probably the worst at the very least. What?
That's what I'm hearing for real when it comes to Lakers. Sorry, go on, my fault.
At the very least since 2020, when Demon Slayer won Anime of the Year over Mob Psycho Season 2, Promised Neverland, and Villain.
Yeah,
that was.
But I just think in terms of nominees and results, obviously the nominees is obviously, you know what I'm saying, the main reason for why the results are shit. But nominees and results, this is definitely the worst one that we've had. It's disgusting.
That's fair. But yeah, all right. I think that about wraps. I know we've been going for a while. I guess.
Oh yeah.
The awards suck, man. I mean, let us know in the comments like what your worst part of the awards was for you, like what the worst thing that occurred in these awards. Maybe do y'all actually like the changes that they've been trying to implement? Do y'all think next year's will be better? Obviously, this year was bad, but we know they are trying to change it to potentially be better next year. So, does that mean that it will in fact be better next year? Will anything change? I think probably not. If I had to guess, I am taking the under on that one, not the over. But yeah,
bro, real quick. I seen someone on Twitter talk about the Anime of the Year, the 6 nominees. I seen someone say the only thing they saw was Solo Leveling, and if we're being honest, it's no surprise. Now I would like to prove it. I'm not an elitist, and I don't want to try and sound like elitist or.
But they just don't watch anime, and
I don't want to sound like a pretentious prick when I'm saying this. But Crunchyroll does like, you know what I'm saying, reach out to more the bottom feeders, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that. But Solo Leveling.
I think the only more disrespectful thing you could have said was Bubble Guppies. If you would have said they reach out to Bubble Guppies, that would have been insane. But
I mean,
somehow find a way to be right next to it. You're not wrong. I did forget that Yuri on Ice won 7 times.
That's crazy.
2017.
Alex is a Yuri on Ice fan. And it's not for the story. He specifically says it's because of like the way the characters' relations are.
Not the under.
Yeah, Alex was telling me about some BL manga that he's been interested in.
Yeah.
He was trying to put me on, but I said that's haram.
And it wasn't
thank you for watching.
Just to specify.
Thank you all for watching this episode of the Flow Anime Podcast. Y'all be easy. Thank you for sitting with us for however long.
Quick plug as well.
Catch you guys.
Like and subscribe, because if y'all don't subscribe by the end of the year, if we don't hit 1K, we're selling the channel to Giga. So make sure to subscribe if you don't want that to happen. If this hits, yeah. So make sure to tap into the Discord. We are trying to get more active in there. It has been, I've seen there's been some VC sessions going on even without all of us in there, which has been cool to see. So tap in there. Patreon as well. I've seen Cardiac has literally dropped, and there was one day he dropped like 3 different pieces of content on your head in one day. So if y'all want to experience extra the flow content, extra great shit, especially with these DreamCon files that are about to be coming up. Speaking of which, make sure if y'all are going to DreamCon to tap in with us, we will be doing a podcast there, as well as other segments, as well as a lot of things. So make sure y'all are tuning in for that, because we'll be doing a lot, potentially even streaming, potentially even doing other things. We will see what happens. But yeah, just make sure to be on the lookout and stay in touch with us. We are going to be trying to do a lot of big things, especially coming off of DreamCon with the
I hate all of you.
So yeah.
Also, follow the Twitter account, the Flow Anime Podcast Twitter account. Been trying to get more active on there. By the end of the season, I will be posting a tier list of all the seasonal shows that I've been tapped into, all 25 of them. So, yeah.
Massive W. Massive. Are you gonna stream that too? Or?
I can't stream, bro.
What?
Oh yeah, you could. I forgot. Riverside, you can't even stream.
It will be streamed. It will be streamed. It will be streamed.
No, we know. I mean, we are holding a we are gonna do a winter and spring pod at the end of the.
I'm saying yours will be streamed, and then we will do the podcast.
No, mine won't be streamed.
It will be streamed.
Yours will be streamed.
I'm gonna stream it, share the screen, and you just tell me where to put it.
Sure. I mean that's.
It will be streamed.
Why are you so mean, bro? Not gonna cry.
TK. Also, make sure y'all, if y'all didn't get to go to DreamCon this year, make sure y'all buy your tickets for next year, because we will be hosting a live panel of Tea Time with TK at DreamCon on site.
I'm not coming to DreamCon next year. I'm not going to DreamCon next year, bro.
Make sure y'all show up. It'll be Tea Time with TK, aka Tea Time with the Bruv, Alex's favorite bruv. That'll be in the description. So make sure you're there. Make sure you're there for that. With that being said, I guess I'll let Cardiac take us out, because he took us in.
Flow out.
Love you guys.